Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
None are better than this one. The best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there he
Patrick
is.
Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Common and Chev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Common and Chef here with Robbie Lopez. Ready for a manic Monday, as Robbie calls it. So much good stuff in the break room. Looking at that headliner board, we got great ratios galore here. Brand new Can't Miss in Jersey miniseries. 21 boxes left, 14 headliners total. How about that half and half? 8 boxes left, 4 speed flexes left, 6 headliners total. It is loaded. We have the incredible Brett Favre, custom authentic in the vault in the final 7 boxes. The Kurt Warner Chrome Flex and the Diamonds in the final 7 boxes. 5 boxes left in hockey, 2 photo headliners, then a brand new series. I cannot wait to get started, Robbie. How you doing this Monday night?
Doing great. Yeah, it's been one crazy kind of week, so
Good.
it's been actually nonstop.
Good.
Yeah,
Same. At
except
home?
for Saturday. I had been a Saturday off. So.
Get your wedding planning going, Robbie.
Oh yeah.
It's work.
I gotta get going.
We just booked the date.
Oh, you did?
Officially.
Official.
June 26, 2026, baby.
Hey,
So
June
exciting.
26. Huh?
Yes. A lot of sixes.
You want to do?
It's not the devil's number. Don't worry.
I don't know.
Don't worry.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man.
26.
You too. Looking forward to it.
I'll be waiting for my invitation.
All right, sounds good, Robbie. Sounds good. Just as we're trying to cut down the list. Anyway.
No UA family?
Hard to say. It's one of those where I feel like I'd have to invite everyone from work or nobody
Yes.
from work. And it's looking like it's going to be no one. We'll see. Hey, I never got invited to Steven's wedding. Just saying.
Oh,
Nobody did. Although we were new at the time. We didn't know each other
Okay.
that well.
Okay.
But still. We'll get started with the great show, though. I'll go ahead and have you guess. I know you love to guess, Robbie. Dice roll
9.
and
Give me a
chase.
niner.
Niner, 49er. I'm going to go with 8. Hey, I'm right.
Hey,
8.
no, he listened to you.
4s. Double
It
4s
listened
here.
to you.
8.
Double 4s.
What are we thinking on our chase wheel spin item? What do you think, Robbie?
I'm going college.
Going college?
Going college.
That's a good chase. That's definitely one we're sleeping on right now. Maybe get it a little bit of extra boost, perhaps, in the college series. I mean, 6 headliners and 8 boxes. That is plenty to look forward to, in my opinion. All right, let's spin this bad boy. I'm gonna go Diamonds.
Okay.
I'll go Diamonds.
Diamonds is good. Got that nice, beautiful Kurt Warner Speed Flex out there still.
I can't believe it's still out there. You're just off, Robbie. Can't
just
miss.
off.
The can't miss minis and jerseys, which, think of it this way. The diamond helmets we always talk about have the best names in the room. They're worth the most money because they're authentic helmets. Now, the minis and jerseys worth less than the authentic helmets, but the names are just as good as the diamonds, right? I mean, Dan Marino, Josh Allen, Barry Sanders, Joe Burrow, Emmitt Smith, Terrell Owens. I mean, guys like Eric Dickerson, Warren Moon, secondary headliners. So basically, it's diamond level names in a can't miss jersey or mini series. If it says can't miss in the title, it usually means it's pretty good, in my opinion. Whoop, whoop, cheers, peeps. Hope all is well. Hope the same, Jacom. How you doing, Jacom?
Hey,
I love seeing Jacom here in the break
John
room.
Gomez out there.
John Gomez is always a shining light in this break room, Robbie. Mr. Gomez. Hope all is good, my man. Let's get started with the can't miss jerseys and minis because that is our one pre-fill, Robbie, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
We got Chris Messina, Marisa Domby. I think it's Marisa. Is it Marisa or Marissa?
I've been saying Marissa. I haven't been told otherwise.
I
so.
went with Marissa, but then I tuned in for a couple minutes Saturday night, and I saw Joe call her Marisa, and I'm like, it looks like it might be Marisa. So let us know the proper pronunciation.
Yeah, let us know. It's the mystery.
Yes, Josh Rouser, Alejandro Ibarra, Heath Stefan, and Marisa Domby. So Joe was right. Should have gone with Joe. Shout out to Joe Aguilar as well. Also, shout out to Luke. I know people know him in customer service.
Okay, Marisa.
5-year anniversary for Luke working here at UA. So shout out to Luke. I don't know if he's listening. Maybe, maybe not. But shout out to Luke. So can't miss jersey and mini double coming up. Can't miss double number 5. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. Chris, Marisa, Josh, Alejandro, and Heath. Who's got 2 box numbers? This is a double in the can't miss jerseys and minis. This should be a hot break tonight. This should definitely be a hot break in the break room. We did take the quads down in our diamonds vault and half and half. If you guys want a quad, let us know, but those weren't moving as much. Narrow the field to the single and double. Let you guys get in there in those series. So 30 seconds on a box number. We got 12. That's from Marisa. All right, one more. One more in the can't miss. Double the boxes, double the fun here in our can't miss series. Actually, the vault keys, I'll get off the ticker as well. It is a double box break. What's up? CSG in the house.
12.
12. We need one more. 22. 12 and 22. Those are good. Can't miss. 12 and 22 are coming off the ticker here. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Alrighty, guys. Having fun on a Monday night. We'll go 8 clicks. 12 and 22, Robbie. 12 and 22. Feeling 22 here. 7 and 8 clicks. What's up, Charles Nelson? Marisa's got the NFC North. Alejandro's got the NFC South. Chris in the NFC East. Josh, NFC West, AFC North. Marisa, AFC South and East. And Heath in the AFC West. Double the boxes, double the fun here in the can't miss series. We'll start with 12 here. 12 out of 30. Good luck, guys. What do we got here? Here's one Jacom will like. This is an item we don't see often in the break room for a few reasons. First and foremost, this gentleman does not often sign autographs. What does that mean, Robbie? That means the autograph value goes up. And we got the NFL's 3rd all-time leading receiver in receiving yards and receiving touchdowns.
Okay.
It is T.O. Terrell Owens on the Niner jersey. And this is a beautiful stat jersey. We got the Terrell El Dorado Owens. How about that? San Francisco 49ers, 96-03. First team All-Pro 3 times. Pro Bowler 4 times. I believe that is just with the Niners portion of his career. NFL receiving touchdown leader in 01 and 2002. 49er Hall of Famer, NFL 2000s All-Decade Team, and a Pro Football Hall of Famer. T.O., baby! Who can make a play? I can. One of T.O.'s famous rants on the sideline. Terrific jersey. Nice hit there, Josh Rouser. Man, that's hot. Congrats, says Jacom. Very, very nice. Josh Rouser rising in here with a awesome dub on the T.O. jersey. 250099 on the Owens. Great job, Josh, says Marisa. Absolutely. Great job. Such a terrific receiver with Steve Young, with Jeff Garcia. That's my quarterback. The Tony Romo quote was T.O. Robbie. Very cool hit.
Yes.
I'll put this one on the table for now. We'll see what we do with the hit video tonight. I'm not against giving some of these unique names some love in the break room.
I need this to hit.
Terrell Owens. Jacom's got minis and jerseys to trade if you're interested, guys. Jacom putting that out there here in the break room. All right, 22. Feeling 22 is next. 22 of 30 in the can't miss jerseys and minis here. Good luck, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. It only gets better, Robbie.
No way.
One of the best quarterbacks of all time. We got Dan the Man Marino for Marisa in the AFC East Hall of Fame quarterback. NFL record holder for passing touchdowns in a season. That record lasted for about 20 years for Dan Marino. 48 passing touchdowns all the way back in 84. Nice hit right there. One of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. When Marino retired, he was first in all the stats. Passing yards, passing touchdowns, you name it. He had the record. Brett Favre came along. Then, of course, Manning, Breeze, and Brady. But Marino in the top 5 to 6 in most all-time passing categories. Beautiful jersey right there. Very nice hit. Shout out to Marisa. Says, woo!
Box collar magic.
Let's go.
She called the numbers out. She got box collar magic. Congratulations, Marisa. Dan Marino.
Yeah, 9th all-time in passing yards to be exact. Dan Marino, again, first by the time he retired. Mr. Marino, 7th all-time in passing touchdowns, Robbie. 420 passing touchdowns. And did not play a single down of football in the 2000s, which is when the real passing era began. So go ahead and celebrate Marisa. I don't blame you one bit. Very, very nice on the Marino jersey. Marino's a great quarterback, right? We got Joe Montana. We got Joe Burrow, Josh Allen. A lot of other great quarterbacks in this series. I strongly recommend this series. And I'll put this out there. We have a lot of customers that can't always get the names they want in the minis and jerseys. Why? Because, you know, the bigger names are the authentics. The Diamonds, the Vault, they get left out of those big name chases. Guys, the Can't Miss Jersey and Mini is the best mini and jersey series we offer. If you want the diamond level names in a jersey series, right? The Joe Burrow, don't get him in the jerseys often. Marino, Terrell Owens. Played this series, guys. The Can't Miss Jerseys and Minis is terrific.
It is the best break for your buck. Especially when on a low budget. This is the best break to play for.
No doubt about that.
Great stuff.
Great
As
jerseys
you could just
here.
As you just saw. Great hits.
Marino and T.O., man, I don't care what they can sign a napkin for all I care, Robbie. It's Dan Marino and Terrell Owens. These are icons of the game of football. Dan the Man was so fun to watch as Marisa. Not a Dolphin fan, but I loved it. Rip pulling a few Miami players, right? Sorry, Rip. The running joke in the break room, Charles, is that I pull all the Miami guys the night before Rip works. So, stinks to stink, I guess.
Scott Dean's getting into this double diamond, making it 3 to go, folks. 3 to go in the double diamond.
Scott wants that Kurt Warner Chrome Flex, doesn't he, Robbie?
I believe so.
Get that Kurt Warner.
So.
He's a big-time collector, Scott Deans. Could it be our second number 13 quarterback of the night? Marino and Kurt Warner. All right, let's do a rundown here. We'll do a rundown of the break page, a little tour of what's going on, give you guys the 4-1-1 and what you guys should attack here in the break room. So now down to 19 boxes left in the can't miss jersey and mini. 19 boxes left. We are running out of boxes, but still got plenty, and I do mean plenty of headliners here in the break room. It's a loaded series.
Wow.
Can't miss jerseys and minis. So, hey, yo, from France. What's up, Scott? In Paris right now.
Scott's watching us from France.
I love to hear that. Just enjoyed the French Open, Roland Garros over the weekend. Some awesome tennis. But back to the break room. We got this awesome Air Coryell jersey, triple signed of those Charger legends. Dan Fouts, Charlie Joyner on that one as well. And I believe it's my guy, Kellen Winslow. That is, in fact, correct. We got ourselves the Michael Irvin jersey, one of the greatest wide receivers of all time, the Cowboy legend. Always worth having an autograph of Michael Irvin, man. He is an absolute superstar, the great Michael Irvin. We got ourselves still available here, Julius Peppers, top 5 all-time officially in career sacks, Julius Peppers. Absolute icon, Mr. Peppers. We still got the Josh Allen jersey, that beautiful red jersey. Arguably looking at, the second best quarterback in the game right now, Josh Allen. Not a man you can go wrong with. Love me some JA-17. We still got ourselves the Barry Sanders mini helmet. One of the best Lions, the best Lion of all time, maybe the best running back ever. Emmitt Smith. If it's not Barry, maybe it's Emmitt. We got the Joe Burrow mini. Guy led the NFL in all the stats. Got to be honest with you, man. Led the NFL in all the stats last year. Guy's an absolute beast. The great Joe Burrow. We got the Joe Montana mini, 4-time Super Bowl champion. Then we got that beautiful Randy Moss mini, that Viking slate. So these are minis and jerseys. Allen's a jersey, obviously. Peppers is a jersey. It's a can't miss jersey and mini. It's combo of jerseys and combo of minis here in the break room. Get a little bit of this, get a little bit of that here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room, and a lot of great stuff here at UA. We have secondary headliners left in here, Robbie. That includes Eric Dickerson, Warren Moon, and Sterling Sharp being some of our terrific secondary headliners, not ones you want to sleep on here in the Ultimate Autographs break room. So total right now with those last two, 12 and 19 chance at a headliner in the can't miss. Hockey's down to 5 boxes left. We got the Stanley Cup tonight, and we got Sergei Bobrovsky playing tonight, Robbie.
Yes, we do.
Sergei Bobrovsky, one of the best goaltenders. He's going to be an absolute beast tonight. Florida Panthers and Edmonton Oilers tied at a game apiece. It's going to be an awesome game tonight. Cannot wait to see what happens in the big game tonight.
Another repeat of a performance like last game.
Right?
40 of 42 this guy had in saves. That's
ridiculous.
Remarkable.
That is ridiculous,
He let
Robbie.
2 goals go by, but he had 40 saves in a game that they had must win, and it went to double overtime. I expect this game 3, to probably go into overtime.
You think so, Robbie?
I think so.
More saves?
I think we're in for a hell of a Stanley Cup final.
Should be really fun.
It's going to be a
for
fun
7-game series. Speaking of Stanley Cup, former winner Steve Yzerman on that hockey helmet. That is very clean on Yzerman. So 2 headliners left in the final 5 boxes. 7 boxes left in the vault. We have this beautiful Brett Favre helmet. I know you and I were talking about it off air. Is it a rip? Is it a drip? I mean, it's beautiful. It's got green, it's got yellow, got that beautiful green visor. The only player ever with 3 MVPs in NFL history that are 3 in a row. 3 straight MVPs for Brett Favre. Then we have that clean Puka Nacua Rave, my favorite Rave helmet in the business, Mr. Puka Nacua here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. So get that Favre tonight with 7 boxes left. Practice squad, we are down to the final 5 boxes left in the practice squad, and we got 3 total headliners, guys. Kurt Warner on that clean flash replica for the Cardinals. And we got 2 authentic still left. Bijan Robinson. I said this last night. We're looking at the probably the best running back of his generation, the great Bijan Robinson. This is one that you want to get after for sure. His autograph value is only going to go up, Robbie. Bijan Robinson. AJ Green on that beautiful STS. 3 in 5 chance at a headliner in the practice squad. Diamonds, we are getting close here. Let me refresh and double check. Diamond helmets, we are down to just 4 spots in the double. We have maybe the best helmet in the break room. Not that one, this one. The Kurt Warner, beautiful blue chrome Speed Flex, yellow face mask, yellow visor. I cannot say more good things about this helmet. This is absolutely stunning in my opinion. Love Kurt Warner, one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time. Number 1 all time in playoff passing yards per game. Love the blue and gold combo. Kurt Warner, these custom helmets going for in the ballpark of $1,500 on the chrome Speed Flexes. Bijan Robinson on that clean slate. Awesome running back. Love Bijan Robinson, 3rd in rushing yards last season. Down to only 8 boxes left in the college half and half. 6 headliners left. That includes 4 Speed Flexes total. We have the Heisman Speed Flex, Bo Jackson. That is absolutely terrific for the Bo Jackson right there, guys, in the Ultimate Autographs live break room, Love Bo Jackson. Heisman winner at Auburn, an absolute beast. Love me some Bo Jackson. One of the most popular names in autograph memorabilia. Steve Young Speed Flex. We're talking about the best lefty quarterback of all time on that beautiful BYU right there. Steve Young, an icon at BYU, an icon everywhere he's played. Gotta love Steve Young, man. Absolutely gotta love Steve Young. Very, very clean BYU lid. Drew Brees, 2nd all-time in passing yards and passing touchdowns. An absolute icon, the great Drew Brees. And then, Robbie, let's not forget there's 2 bonus Speed Flexes that are not photoed in here.
Nope.
This could be potentially these names. Could be someone else altogether. Bruce Smith is still left. Terrell Davis, Tyreek Hill. 3 other headliners in here. 6 in 8 chance at a headliner. Bruce Smith and Vatek. That's an extremely rare autograph, one I've never seen in the break room. So 5 to go in that single box, by the way. Vault single, 4 to go. Can't miss, 6 to go on the single. We got the mini helmets are at 7 to go. We're down to just the final 6 minis, and we got 3 photoed headliners left, guys. Jamar Chase, NFL Triple Crown winner last year, doubled it up with Ray Lewis in the AFC North, then Hall of Fame running back O.J. Simpson. We do have the mystery box tab open. You can purchase the minis as a personal. That is an option for you guys. Not to mention we have the jerseys. And then how about these college replica helmets? All the headliners left in here except for the Ricky Williams, iconic college lids, Joe Theismann, Tim Brown on the iconic Notre Dame. We got Warren Moon in here, Jameson Williams on Bama, Earl Campbell, Heisman Trophy winner. You guys see the names. All these headliners left but the Ricky Williams. And then the full-size replica helmets are also loaded. So many again. Bo Jackson, such an iconic Raider lid. Kurt Warner. We got J.J. Watt on that clean camo. We got Warren Moon. Very, very clean Oiler helmet. Patrick Willis, Hall of Fame linebacker. Ricky Williams. Jameson Williams. Kyron Williams, Robbie. There's so many good names in the replica helmets. That is a personal that you guys can get. You pay the full price, but you get something pretty darn sweet here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Cannot wait to see all this heat here tonight. Should be a busy, busy show. Definitely expecting a very, very busy show here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Not to mention we have our headliner package. It is 1 mini, 1 jersey, 1 rep, 1 authentic, $1849.99, 4 headliner names. Awesome purchase for new customers who've got moolah to spend here in the break room. So let's talk about favorite helmet, jersey, item in the break room. What's got your eyes, Robbie? What are you salivating over right now? You have a one favorite lid right now?
Probably
Maybe
the
two?
Kurt Warner Speed Flex. Definitely looking at that. Been looking at that since the weekend.
I
pretty
can't
much.
believe this is still left, Robbie.
Yeah.
It has me shocked here in the break room that we still have this incredible, such an incredible Kurt Warner Chrome Flex. An absolute icon, man. I love Kurt Warner. Kurt Warner was such a childhood favorite of mine that, I was a Bears fan like you, Robbie. Unfortunately, us Bear fans, we don't have a lot of good things that happen here in Chicago, right? We don't have a lot of good quarterbacks. Kurt Warner was the quarterback for me. Him and Peyton Manning as a kid. I love those two guys. Incredible Chrome Speed Flex. Let's see that Kurt Warner tonight. That one's up there. Give you another Hall of Fame quarterback. I know it's not a Speed Flex, but the Brett Favre in here in this Vault series, which is 4 to go. I love the color scheme. The yellow, the green with the green visor. That Brett Favre really, really, really pops, in my opinion. Then we have ourselves, of course, the beautiful Heisman Trophy helmet, Bo Jackson. I love these Heisman helmets. I love Bo Jackson. Such a big part of football history. As we always say, Bo knows. Well, that helmet knows. That is a very, very clean lid in this awesome, awesome series. Now let's get this college half and half off and running. I like the college half and half. It's a very, very cool series, to say the least. So, need my Montana Mini, says Jacom. And yeah, if I'm going to go with the non-helmet series, some of these lower entry points, I got to say, this can't miss jersey and mini is nice. Personally, my favorites include the Josh Allen jersey. It's a beautiful red jersey for JA-17, one of my favorite quarterbacks in the game. And got to be honest, Jacom, I kind of agree with you. That Eclipse Joe Montana Mini, that thing really, really, really pops in the can't miss jerseys. Other than Warner, Chuck, we got the Bijan Robinson, but we do only have 7 boxes left, so we are running out of boxes in the diamonds, Chuck. 1 spot to go in that double box. 1 lone spot left. This diamond double is coming up. Definitely coming up, I would say, is the vault as well. That is 4 to go in the single. And then I would say a college half and half tonight, 5 to go. I'm thinking that will go down as well, Robbie. 31 people watching across all 3 platforms, guys. Thank you so much for the eyeballs and the orders. You guys are the absolute best here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Yeah, should be a fun show here tonight. Enough eyeballs, enough good series. Definitely anticipate a Manic Monday, as you call it, Robbie,
Yes,
right?
very much so.
Scott Dean's jumping in, John Gomez, Marisa Dombey, Heath Stefan, all these customers here ready for our 6 p.m. show here tonight. The primetime show. On average, the busiest show of the day, the 6 p.m. show. Primetime, of course, is what we call this. How are you guys doing on a Monday night? Guys got any good bets going on? Anything you want to get in the break room? Fun weekend? What's up? We don't bite.
We don't bite.
I like talking to these guys, Robbie. I like talking
do.
to you as well, but I love talking to our customers. Want to see what's going on.
It's all about the customers.
It's all about the customers, man. It makes the break room more fun. It makes the break room more interactive here when you guys get involved here in the breaks. So 29 of you guys watching right now. Plenty of eyeballs here looking to make these breaks go down. What do you guys think? Let me put this in the chat. What would you guys like to break next? Because, what we and Robbie want, you guys listen to us sometimes. They're like my dogs, Robbie. Messi, Henry, they listen sometimes. Not always. But they always listen to each other, though. If one of them barks, the other one barks.
Oh, yeah.
So if you guys bark,
You get the domino effect.
you guys bark here with what you want to break, everyone else is going to follow. Simple as that, man. Especially these breaks that are 5 to go, 4 to go. Like, look at the vault is 4 to go. And the college half and half is 5 to go. These breaks go down to 3 or less, Robbie. We fill them up right away. I think we do have a diamond double that's ready, though, right?
No.
No?
It was, I'm misplaced something.
Okay.
We're all good. We're all good.
Did you
still
reset
one to go?
it?
Still one to
Because
go.
it does say sold out. I think someone just got in
someone
just
probably
now.
just got in now. Okay.
Yeah, Charles got in. Mr. Mulligan.
All right.
All right, Charles. So Charles here in the break room.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
So that'll be 2 boxes coming up. I'll ask you guys here in a second. 2 boxes for our diamonds on the way. Shining bright like a diamond here. All right, diamond double. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. First come, first serve. Let's have some fun. Robbie wants fun tonight, don't you, Robbie?
Oh yeah.
Robbie's ready, man. He's going to dance and have the fun tonight. Marisa says, thanks for saving me money, Charles. Now, Marisa, you might be saying that now, but what if the closer spot ends up winning? I don't want to have regrets here in the break room. That closer spot tends to be very efficient at winning, as we've come to know in the break room. So who's got the numbers? Box numbers for the diamonds. Who's got some numeros? Diamond box numbers. Otherwise, I'll go to the wheel. Robbie, I don't think you put that in yet.
No, I'm still.
Okay, you're updating stuff.
Someone wasn't added to the list since 3 p.m.
Okay.
yesterday.
So Robbie's
I had
double
to go
checking
back
the list.
and check. Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Marisa, I'm guessing you're in that break. Just want to clarify, you can only call out box numbers if you are in the break. Robbie's updating the orders here, so give him a second. If you are in that break, though, Marisa, the wheel is good, but it is a double box break,
Yes,
so I need
Marisa
the
is
wheel
in there.
times 2.
Maurice's in there.
So say wheel times 2, otherwise wheel is good for just one of them.
Go put this next order in.
Okay, so Scott has 7 and 9. So Scott, Maurice's got the wheel. You can have 7 or 9, sir. One of those 2 is good. Then it'll be the wheel for the other one.
That's good. All right, let's go put.
And I'll
this
pull up my
order
picker
down.
wheel here.
That was Charles
So let's
Morgan.
see. Diamonds. 3. Oh, look at that. Colin already has the picker wheel up for me. That works. This is 13. This is 16. And then we got 18. And then no 27. So, Scott, which one would you like? 7 or 9? You can keep one of them.
All right, that list is good now.
And I do want to go in the order things were called out, because once we switch numbers, Robbie, it creates a whole customer service issue. It is in the rule page. So I do want to do this by the book, because once we switch numbers, other people say that, well, had you kept the original numbers, I would have won this helmet. Then it becomes crazy. So that is the break room rule. We got to go with the first 2 numbers we see. So we're going with the wheel. Then, Scott, you can have 7 or 9. I can't do the wheel for Scott because that would change the whole results of the break room. You know what ends up happening, Robbie? Someone says, had we done 7, that was in 7, I was in that spot. Then we issue a refund for the customers and they get angry and we lose money. So got to go by the book. 7 or 9, Scott. I cannot wheel it all. I go with the first 2 numbers I see, my man. Once I make an exception, everybody gets angry. They always want to have the exceptions made. So I'll do the wheel for one of them. Then I'm going to do 7 or 9. I can wheel between 7 or 9 if you want, Scott. No, I'm going to do the wheel because that's the right way to do
Yeah, I
it.
was gonna say, why can't
Yeah.
you do the wheel? He said wheel.
No, I can't do it because he said 7 and 9 next here. Because we had that. We switched it when someone switched numbers. The person would have won a speedless had the box come out. We had a customer service complaint. I mean, we should out tons of money, Robbie. So we go with the first 2 numbers I see. Wheel and then 7 or 9, which you want 7. Yeah, got to play it by the book because it creates a lot of issues on the back end. And I don't want our customer service team getting attacked.
So what was that? 16.
16 and 7 we'll do. 16 and 7. Appreciate you, Scott, for understanding. Good choice, Scott, says Marisa. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So 8 clicks the diamonds, Robbie. Not to be mistaken with a half and half. Actually, 7. He went with 7. 7 and 16. Messier is gone in the NHL break, Tom. We have 5 boxes left in hockey, 2 headliners. The great goaltender Sergei Bobrovsky playing with the Panthers right now, and then Steve Yzerman on the hockey helmet. So 2 and 5 chance at a headliner in the hockey, which I'll be honest has gone a little bit better than expected. We dropped it late Friday night. It has not sold out yet, but it's gone a little quicker than expected. So we could have a hockey back at some point in the next few months, Robbie, but definitely will be few and far between. It's not a break we offer usually. Could be 3 months, could be 4, could be 5, could be a full year to the next Stanley Cup final. So guys, if you like the hockey, I recommend getting in tonight, because you don't know if it's going to be another 3 months till the next one, Robbie, right?
Yep.
Snooze, I lose. Yeah, you missed out. Messier got pulled already. Now, Mark Messier, I will say, is an item we do see in the 1 and 4 sometimes. So he'll be back in the room sooner rather than later. But in terms of an all-hockey break, it might be a hot minute. All right, Scott Deans, you got the NFC North, Scott. Dustin Johnson, the great golfer, joining us here in his free time in the NFC South. Daniel Ruiz in the NFC East. Scott Deans, hey, he's got that Kurt Warner spot, the Chrome Speed Flex. Parker Taylor, AFC North. Scott, AFC South. Marisa, AFC East. And Charles in the AFC West. Box 7, guys. 7 coming up. Called out by Scotty Deans. The pump fake diamonds here. All right, full-size authentic lid. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, I thought for a second it was a certain helmet. It's a different one, but it's still a nice lid. We got one of the best receivers in the league. 4th in receiving yards last year, Drake London. Dustin Johnson in the NFC South. Very, very nice lid right there on the Drake London. That-a-boy, Dustin. Terrific receiver, 1,271 receiving yards last year, 4th most in the NFL. That-a-boy, Dustin, Drake London. We know who Dustin Johnson's rooting for in tonight's Game 3. The golfer. Who's that, Bob? I don't even know who I'm rooting for.
Dustin Johnson, the golfer.
No, I know who he is. Is he a fan of the Oilers or the Panthers? Maybe I missed the Dustin Johnson
I think he's,
fanhood. Bob will fill me in. Nice lid, Drake London. This is the Anmore section. Not bad for the NFL's 4th leading receiver, Mr. London. All right. Is Bob getting in that hockey break? Bob's got to like the Steve Yzerman, right?
He's a Panther fan.
Really? Because Bob says the Oilers, Dustin Johnson is married to Wayne Gretzky's daughter.
Yes, I was going to say Dustin Johnson, the professional golfer, has a significant connection to the NHL through his wife, Paulina Gretzky, who is the daughter of hockey legend Wayne Gretzky.
Wayne Gretzky played for the Oilers, which makes sense. Okay. So that's Dustin Johnson's allegiances, or so we assume. Unless he has one of those rivalries where he likes to, spite his wife and his father-in-law. You never know, Robbie. People are spiteful sometimes. You never know. Ooh, the second lid in here. Second lid. And we have one of the most underrated receivers of all time. One of the best pass blockers ever. 1,000 career catches. How about Hines Ward on the Steeler authentic helmet? Parker Taylor, AFC North. You got the Hines Ward. 1,000 career catches, Robbie. Not 999, not 1,001. That's 1,000 on the dot.
1,000 on the dot.
Great job, Parker. Hines Ward.
Nice hit, too.
So 5 boxes left now, Robbie. 2 photoed headliners left. Kurt Warner Speed Flex.
Yep.
Bijan Robinson Authentic. 40% chance at a photoed headliner. 100% chance at an awesome helmet coming out in the next diamond break.
Oh, yeah.
So get after that, guys. Now let's get some diamonds cooking here in the ultimate
6 to
break
go
room.
in that single. Marissa getting 2 spots in that single, so 6 to go in that.
Ooh, let's go, let's go, let's go. Diamond helmets never fail us in the break room. Looking forward to that next diamond, maybe in that single. Oh, I'm not spoiling my record in the hockey series. I'm 5 for 5 in the hockey series. I'll quit while I'm ahead. Well, respectfully, Bob, I completely disagree with that strategy, Robbie. Obviously, to each their own. What I was told, you don't leave the blackjack table while you're hot. Now, you lose one, you go 5 for 6, and you walk away having won 5 out of 6. But when you're that hot, you get right back in the break. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Obviously, it's Bob's money. He can spend it how he wants, Robbie. But never be afraid of perfection. If you don't have the money to spend in the break, don't spend the money. Be responsible.
Yep, be
responsible. But if you're afraid of perfection, that's everyone that's afraid to fail loses. Michael Jordan had the great quote, Robbie, I've missed over 1,000 shots in my career. That's why I'm successful. So if your reasoning, Bobby, is to stop your perfect streak from ending, if it's not a finances reason, in my opinion, not a good enough reason enough. But hey, your money, your streaks, your opinion, you're good with that. But just when you're that hot, Robbie, you got to lose one before you quit, in my humble opinion.
That's true.
Got to lose one. The heat check, right?
The heat.
The heat check here in the break room. But I'm guessing the diamonds are going to be coming up here soon. With this Kurt Warner helmet, 3 to go in the single, Robbie. 3 to go in that single. So here's that single. 3 spots to go. Do you think if Michael Jordan made the first 10 shots in a basketball game, Robbie, he would say, I'm not going to take the 11th shot? No, he wouldn't do that. He'd be hungry for more, right?
He'd be hungry for more, of course. I mean, the same thing goes for me,
Yeah. Look, if I'm that hot, I keep going until I lose. Now,
True.
The responsible thing is once you lose, then maybe you stop playing because, you still want to be ahead. But I don't know. I've never known the all-time greats to turn down a shot, Robbie. A 10 for 10. Would you rather go 10 for 10 or would you rather go, 13 for 15 and miss a couple? So we're cruising here on that break page, though. Orders flying in super hot. Orders flying in hotter than Usain Bolt on the track right now, Robbie. A couple more coming in. Scott Deans is here to party. Charles Mulligan's in the party. Scott means business in that Diamond Series. He's not leaving without the Kurt Warner tonight. Unless someone else gets it. Oh, no, I'm not paying you, Bob. Again, my opinion, like I said, it's your money. If you don't have the finances, Bob, you absolutely should quit while you're ahead. I'm just saying, if you have the finances, I wouldn't be afraid of 6 for 6. That's just, again, my opinion. Respectfully, you can have your opinion. No problem at all whatsoever, Robbie. If you spent enough money in this series, you spent enough money, Bob. You shouldn't spend more than you have. But if your reason to not get in is because you have a perfect record, that to me is silly, personally. Because I would not, I'd keep going while I'm hot. But no, I'm not paying you for the 6th one, Bob. Unfortunately, that's not the case. But I do love you, Bob. I love you, Bobby B. Never be afraid to fail, though. That's my motto, Robbie. Tom Kaz also getting that diamond break, putting us at 2 to go in the diamonds. 2 to go in the diamonds. I'm trying to think of like sports analogies, right? Like who's a guy that won earlier in their career and I guess you're never undefeated, but like think of like Pele, for example, as a kid. Pele won his first World Cup at like 17 years old. And he's like, I got 1 World Cup and 1 for 1. He didn't retire at 17. The late, great Pele. Why did Saquon not play in Game 17? I don't know, Bob. Because he wanted to save for the playoffs, for the Super Bowl. I guess. I'm really, to be honest with you, it's because his coach didn't want him to play. And listen to the coach. I think Saquon, deep down, I have to think Robbie wanted the record. But I love analogies. We like to have fun here in the break room. Want to give Bob a shout out for doing so good in the hockey break. 5 for 5, Bob, in that hockey break. That is not too bad. Not too bad. Matthew's in the house here, knocking in the diamonds. I believe we're closed out, Robbie.
Yes, we are.
That was quick in the diamonds. That was very quick. Diamond single number 12. Go ahead and drop me a box number. I mean, we actually have our vaults in here, but the diamonds look like they're going to sell out next. But you got that backup written down, right, Robbie?
Yep.
So we do have a diamond backup ready to go if you guys get this closed up. We could be having some diamonds soon. I believe it's the Out of Bounds is our next diamonds. Out of Bounds. Looking like we might get into the new diamond series tonight. I know we'll definitely see the Kurt Warner. So Marisa, Scott, Tom, and Matthew. Who's got a box number? We are down to... Actually, let's see. We did 7 in the last break. Let me get that off. And then 16, right, Robbie? We did 16?
Yes, we did.
So that's my bad, guys. My apologies. 3, 9, 10, 13, and 18 are left. 3, 9, 10, 13, and 18 are left. So, what sounds good? Marisa, Scott, Tom, or Matthew? What do you guys think? What do you guys think here in Los Diamonds? This will put us at 4 to go, so there'll likely be 2 singles and a double. The double's already bought into 6 to go, so possibly 2 doubles if no one buys in the single, Robbie. But in all likelihood, 2 doubles or 1 double and 2 singles for the final 4 boxes. Let's go. Good luck, peeps, says Jacom. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Out of Bounds Diamonds. Matthew House has 9, Robbie. 9 on the diamonds. All right, 9 coming off the ticker. 9 is coming up. The Joe Burrow box. We got Joe Burrow in that can't miss, too, by the way. Joey B's in that can't miss here. And this one is a single, Matthew, just to clarify. So I'm going with the first one I saw, which is 9. It is not a double. The last one was the double. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to put the Heinz Ward away. I do like this lid. I do like the jerseys for now. I'll put the Heinz Ward back in the box, though. Ready for some heat, Robbie?
Ready.
Robbie's ready, guys. Marisa's ready as well. She's got the NFC North. Tom Kozich, NFC South. Marisa, NFC East. Scott Dean's NFC West. Matthew in the house, AFC North and South. And Scott's got the AFC East and West. So Scott's got that Warner spot here in the NFC West. Looking for the Chrome Speed Flex of the 2-time league MVP, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Tom Kozich, by the way, you're in that Bijan Robinson spot. You're good, Matthew. No problem. Says, my bad. The sun has fried my brain today. Must be sunny today. Beautiful weather in the Chicagoland area, Robbie.
Yes.
Took the dog out for a walk today. Absolutely beautiful weather here in the Chicagoland area. All right. Got the Heinz Ward. And then I'll get a quick drink, and we got another diamond coming up. Box 9. 9. 9 out of 30. The pump fake. Kurt Warner had some good pump fakes back in his day. One of the all-time great quarterbacks. Everything in this series, though, of course, is absolute heat. Speaking of heat, this is one of the best safeties of my generation. Former Pro Bowler, Super Bowl champion, Rodney Harrison on the Patriot Flash Authentic. That's the AFC East. And that is Scott Deans on the Rodney Harrison Flash. Super Bowl champion with Brady and the Patriots early on in Brady's career. Now a terrific analyst on NBC Football, Rodney Harrison. So 4 left now, guys. Kurt Warner Chrome, Bijan Robinson Authentic, a 50% chance at a photo headliner, Robbie. Seems like a no-brainer to me right now. Keep those breaks rolling here, guys. Awesome. Congrats, says Jacom. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir, indeed. Congrats, guys. That a boy, Scott Deans on the Rodney Harrison Flash. So that double box break has a 50% chance at the Chrome Speed Flex.
Oh, yeah.
4 boxes left, Robbie. 2 of them in that double, and a 50% chance at Kurt Warner in that break. Those are odds that you like to see in the break room. Getting our Kurt Warner Chrome chase on here. 6 to go in the double box, and we are 8 to go in the single. Now, guys, if you don't already know this, I'll be the first to remind you, the Chrome helmets, the Chrome Speedflexes in particular, Robbie, are the most expensive lids in the memorabilia industry. These are the ones that are worth the most. These are the ones that draw the most money. You get a Chrome Speedflex. I mean, there's some really cool custom ones with guys' faces on it. You know, some ones of ones, but compared to the Hydros and all the other type of Speedflexes, these are the best. The cream of the crop, the Chromes here in the break room. So Kurt Warner Chrome, definitely one I want to see. The beautiful blue with the yellow visor, the yellow face mask. It's a perfect looking helmet for Kurt Warner. That is very, very clean. So 6 to go in that double box. And that single box is wide open. I know Maurice's in here playing in the breaks. Speaking of other great quarterbacks, Robbie, the only guy to win 3 straight MVPs. I know we're Bear fans, but let's be honest, Robbie. Brett Favre is probably the toughest football player in NFL history.
Oh, yeah.
Got some issues off the field. We're not going to pretend they don't exist, but on the field, this dude loved the game of football, and he was one tough son of a gun, a true gunslinger, beloved in Green Bay. 4 to go in that vault single, snagging that Brett Favre for less than $100. That's what I call highway robbery here in the break room. So that's one we got to get after in that vault series as well. That one is getting closer and closer and closer, guys. And how about Bo Jackson? Where are my Raider fans, my Auburn fans at, my White Sox fans, my Royal fans? Bo Jackson, Heisman Trophy Speedflex in the final 8 boxes. We also have a Steve Young Speedflex still available in this series. The best lefty quarterback. A Drew Brees authentic on the Purdue Boilermakers. Bruce Smith Vatek lid. We have the Tyreek Hill still in here. The Terrell Davis still in here. Got some goodies, guys, and then a half and half. 6 and 8 chance at a headliner in this break. 2 photo speed flexes. Plus, we got, I believe, 2 other bonus flexes. At least 1 bonus flex for sure left in here. That helmet is mine, says Marisa. The Brett Favre. Is Marisa in that vault single, Robbie?
I believe so. Let's see. She is, yes, twice in there along with Joseph Madden.
Okay, so Marisa is potentially going to get that Brett Favre. As a Packer fan, she's calling her shot. Can you blame her? I mean, look, Packer fans, their most popular player, their most beloved player, I would say hands down, Robbie, is Brett Favre. He's like a god for the Green Bay Packers. So definitely want to see that Brett Favre. So actually, we did pull the George Kittle Speedflex, was one of the bonus flexes Saturday night, Robbie. So the Bruce Smith, Terrell Davis, Tyreek Hill, and the 2 filler hits, so 3 flexes left. We'll have 3 flexes left in the final 8 boxes, 6 photoed headliners in that college half and half. 33 of you guys watching across all 3 platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I'll go ahead and drop our live break page link, guys. This is where you buy your spots, our live break page link, ultimateautographs.com. You can purchase your break spots. If you have any questions whatsoever, do not hesitate to ask. Hit that share button, hit that like button. Mm-hmm. Let all your friends, let all your family know what we got going on here. The best dang autographed sports memorabilia. All of it, of course, being authenticated and certified here in the break room. So let's take a peek, see who's getting in here. Oh, Scott's back. Scott is back. Got in that diamond double box.
4 to
so
go.
That is 4 to go, as Robbie said. Ooh, there we go. Marisa says, just wanted to say I got my Aaron Donald jersey and my Steve Largent football in the mail today. There we go. Very, very cool. Here's that diamond double link. Diamond double. 4 spots left, guys. There you go.
Come on, strike him out right here.
So that is the Diamond Double Box. What's going on, Robbie? Cubs game?
Yeah.
As a former Cubby, Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, I'm looking for
He
a
won me.
strikeout.
He won me a bet this weekend.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, Kyle Schwarber, shout out.
I need a Cub strikeout. That's
In the Cubs strikeout. Okay. So Cubbies down 2-1 to the Phillies here in the bottom of the fifth. Got some baseball tonight. Obviously got hockey tonight, NBA tomorrow. 1-1 in the NHL, 1-1 in the NBA. Got some competitive series. I would say this about the hockey series. Feels like a 6 or 7 game series. NBA, I think the Thunder will come back, but I think it'll go 6 at least in the NBA as well. I don't think we'll have any 5-game series. Expect some long series in the NBA NHL Finals, respectfully here. I know we have
Speaking
Ty
of that.
Percival. We'll be getting that gift card for all the threes made in the finals. That'll be released when the finals are done, Robbie. And that hockey game, I think, is just about to start here, I believe. Edmonton and Florida, 7 p.m. They always start a couple minutes late. That'll be coming up here shortly. So Ty Percival got that gift card on Friday in that basketball series.
Yeah.
That was a whole lot of fun, Ty. Very cool if you're watching, Mr. Percival. Who's in the Diamond Double? Is it just Scott so far?
Yep, just got all by himself right now.
Scott needs some company, guys. Getting lonely. If you guys have any Ram friends, do you have any Ram friends? I'm talking about St. Louis, LA Ram fans. The Kurt Warner Chrome Speed Flex back in the St. Louis days. I would say this: call your friends up. Call them up now. Let them know there's a Kurt Warner Chrome left. 4 spots to go. 4 boxes left. 2 of them coming out in this double box. Are you ready to know the amount of threes made?
Yeah.
29 in game 1. What was the game 2 final? A decent amount from what I remember, Robbie. So
you said 29 in game 1.
29 in game 1.
28 in game 2.
28 in
they
game
both
2?
had 14.
Wow.
Pacers were 14 of 40 for 35%, as for Oklahoma was 14 of 36 for 38.9%.
Okay. So
right
and those
now,
are just okay. They can make more. These teams get really hot, Robbie. They can make
57
even
right now.
more. So I'm thinking they'll get about 30 a game. I think they'll pick it up a little bit.
yeah.
6 games is 183s times, $5. That's $900, Robbie, on that gift card for Ty Percival. But $900, you know what's worth more than $900, Robbie? This Kurt Warner Chrome Speed Flex.
Oh, yeah.
You get this for less than $200 in the double. You are sitting pretty here for this beautiful, beautiful Kurt Warner Chrome Speed Flex. One of the best quarterbacks of all time, the great Kurt Warner. This is one I definitely want to see tonight. For the guys that just tuned in, if you don't want to play the expensive diamonds with that Kurt Warner or the Sig Vault with the Brett Favre or Puka Nacua, might I recommend the can't miss minis and jerseys. These are can't miss names, can't miss series. A lot of good ones left. The Air Coryell jersey, the Michael Irvin jersey, the Julius Peppers, those light blue Panther jerseys, those are clean. We got the Josh Allen jersey, one of the most expensive autographs in football memorabilia. Josh Allen, no matter what he interviews, the MVP, could be a jersey, could be a mini, could be an authentic. It's Josh Allen, guys. Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, the 2 best running backs of the 90s. We got that Joe Burrow mini. Led the NFL in passing yards, passing touchdowns last year. 4-time Super Bowl champion Joe Montana. And then straight cash homie Randy Moss. So a lot of goodies in those can't miss jerseys and minis as well, guys. 45 a spot on the single, 90 a spot on the double. 2 boxes do come out, though. Marisa got in that diamond, huh?
Yes, she did.
Marisa looking to get in here with Scott. Scott is no longer so lonely in here. By the way, I know I talk about the Kurt Warner. Bijan Robinson slate. Bijan Robinson was 3rd in the league in rushing yards last year, Robbie. We have a Bijan Robinson authentic in the practice squad, too, with 5 boxes left. So great chance to talk about Bijan Robinson. Only 2 guys last year had more rushing yards than him. Their names were Saquon Barkley and Derrick Henry. The 2 best running backs in the game, hands down. Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, Robbie, getting a little bit older. Bijan Robinson, much younger. He will be the best running back in the league probably in 2 or 3 years when those guys fade a little bit. And then Bijan will be number 1 in the league. Number 1 of his generation, will be an extremely expensive autograph to get for years to come. Bijan Robinson. Have you heard about what he wants to do post NFL career, Robbie? He wants to be an actor.
Kurt Warner?
No, Bijan Robinson.
Oh, that's what I heard. He wants to play in the. Apparently, there's a new rumor of The Longest Yard 2.
Oh, should be perfect for it.
So
I'm just saying,
that's what I heard. There's a rumor that he could be in that.
He's gonna want to be a big name for years to come. So years down the road, we could be talking about Bijan Robinson, the movie star.
Yeah.
So get that autograph right now, guys. Awesome player right there. Fantasy football beast, Bijan Robinson. Especially in those PPR leagues, Robbie.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at Bijan Robinson for my fantasy team. Probably have a UA fantasy league again this year. So
yeah,
I got to get Bijan. Maybe not that sleeper league, though. Might do more traditional Yahoo or ESPN this year. We'll see. I did not like the draft, how it skipped things last year. I know one guy you liked was Jamar Chase, though. He had a big year for you in fantasy. Got Jamar Chase in the minis, by the way, with 6 minis left. That's the guys, Robbie. The next generation, the guys you want in fantasy or real life football. Bijan Robinson in the Diamonds. Jamar Chase in that can't miss jersey mini we pulled them, but there's a Jamar Chase Bengal mini in here as well with that beautiful alternate white for the Bengals. So get your spots, folks. Get your spots. We have a brand new Diamond Series in the room tonight, looks like, Robbie. We get double cleared out. We can run 2 singles or 1 more double. Then a brand new series dropping tonight.
I'll tell you what, there are 2 more to go on that Diamond Double. So
Brett, we only have 4 boxes left, my man. We have 2 headliners left, 2 spots to go in the Diamond Double, 2 boxes coming out. We have the Bijan Robinson Slate Authentic with that awesome black visor on that white ink. And how about this helmet? Forget about retail value, Robbie. Selling this for $1,500 plus. Imagine this in your man cave. This shiny chrome Speed Flex. You put this in your man cave or your she shed. The boys, the gals come out to watch football.
Oh, yeah.
And you're all of a sudden the cool house.
Yep.
Because you don't want to have to drive to other people's houses. You want to be able to kick back, drink some brewskis. Don't worry about, driving. Have everyone come to you, order a pizza, put that helmet out, and watch some football, right? That sounds like a pretty fun Sunday afternoon to me, Robbie. No doubt about that. So beautiful chrome Speed Flex, the great Kurt Warner right there. Terrific lid. Come and get it, guys. Want to see some Kurt Warner in the break room tonight.
Oh, I want to see that too.
I love Kurt Warner. He was so fun, that Greatest Show on Turf offense. Kurt Warner, Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce, Marshall Faulk, Ricky Pro, Azar Hakim. You put those guys in today's modern rules, Robbie, they would probably be the best offense of all time.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, with how, a lot more penalties called, try guarding Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt. Marshall Faulk coming out of the backfield. Kurt Warner drilling strikes left and right. All I got to say to you guys is good luck, because you ain't stopping the Greatest Show on Turf. That offense was iconic. Not bad for a guy that was bagging groceries at Hy-Vee, Kurt Warner. So 1 spot to go in that Diamond Double. Matthew House getting in as well. Thank you, Matthew. Who's going to get that closer spot? Closer spot in the Diamond Double. Now, let's see what happens here, Robbie. We can possibly do 1 more double, take the single down, or we can do 2 singles. Let's see what happens here with the Kurt Warner helmet, because obviously if it doesn't come out in this break, they're going to want to get after the next breaks pretty quickly here.
Oh, yeah.
So get your spots. Let's get these diamonds out of the room tonight. and get you guys a brand new Diamond Series with brand new headliners here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Shining bright like a diamond here in the breaks. 5 to go in that single for the college half and half. That could happen as well. 4 to go in the vault single. So these are probably breaks we'll knock out after the diamonds go. Let's see, did the hockey game start tonight yet? Not started yet, I don't think, Robbie. But one of the heroes of the game tonight
not yet.
could be Bobrovsky. Sergei Bobrovsky in the break room.
Looks like you got DJ Khaled mixing it up before pregame.
Ooh, another one, DJ Khaled. All I do is win, baby. Win, win, win. Wearing that Panther jersey. All right. I did pick the Panthers pre-Stanley Cup, but I'm trying to talk myself into the Oilers winning because I want to see McDavid win one. So we'll see what happens, Robbie.
All right, Scott Dean's closed us out.
Diamond Double's closed. Thank you, guys. Diamond Double, go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers as we are sold out in the diamonds. We got 3, we got 10, we got 13, we got 18. 3, 10, 13, and 18. 2 numbers needed. What do you guys think? And we are sold out. The 2 best words in the break room, sold out. That or headliner hit. Or Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes. Josh Allen maybe in that jersey series. Or in this case, Kurt Warner Chrome. Marisa wants 3. Thank you, ma'am. 1 more. 3 and what else? 3 and 1 more here in the break room. It is a double box break after all. What's feeling lucky here in the break room? What do you think for this terrific, terrific primetime show? Prime time. She wants 13, looking for number 13 in box 13, Kurt Warner. That'd be nice. We had something very, very spooky happen on the show last Friday, Robbie. Extremely spooky. We pulled Emmitt Smith on a jersey and a mini in box 22 both.
Wow.
Emmitt Smith, 2 22s in the break room.
That's very rare.
It was spooky. It was like twice in a row Emmitt Smith was in box 22. All right. So the double with Scott, Marisa, Matthew House, Scott Deans again. We'll go 8 times for our spots, 3 and 13, Robbie. 3 and 13 were first by Marisa here. Thank you, guys and gals. In this case, Gal and Marisa. 6, 7, and 8 clicks. All right, if it's Kurt Warner, it is Scott Deans. He's got the NFC West. If it's Bijan Robinson, though, Marisa, it's box number mojo for you in the NFC South.
Ooh, there we go.
So Scott's got the NFC South. Marisa's got the Scott NFC North, excuse me. Marisa NFC South. Scott NFC East, West, and North. Matthew House AFC South and East, and Scott in the AFC West. 3 and 13. 3 and 13, Robbie. Only 2 diamonds left here in the break room. If we pull the Bijan, we'll put that Falcon lid away. All right, what do we got here? Looking for the Warner Chrome Speed Flex and the Bijan Robinson Slate Authentic. 2 photoed headliners in the final 4 boxes, ladies and gents. All right, here we go. We got box 3 to kickstart things here in the double. 3 called out by Marisa. I believe this is the 2nd time tonight already, Robbie. We call it Box Caller Mojo.
Box Caller Mojo.
Bijan Robinson.
There we go.
Marisa, one of the best running backs in the NFL. 3rd in the league in rushing yards last season. Probably the 3rd best back in the NFL. Great, great young star. Only going to get better, too. Great job, Marisa. NFC South, you got the Bijan Robinson. That is very nice.
Nice hit there, Marissa.
So I'll make your life easier. Robbie. We can
Marissa.
put the Drake London back.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Because the Falcon representative for now is going to be Bijan here in the break room. Holy moly, she says. Absolutely. Holy moly indeed. One spot for a full-size authentic. Autographed by Bijan Robinson with the black visor. And that is pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Bijan. All right, the second box here in the double box. Could we double up for Marisa? Could Scott get his Kurt Warner? Or does Matthew House have something up his sleeve here in this break, Robbie? All right. We do have another awesome authentic. It is a former league MVP running back, that is, the Terminator.
Ooh.
Thurman Thomas. A very, very cool helmet. Very, very nice with the Terminator inscription. 1991 NFL MVP. One of the best running backs of all time. Pro and college football Hall of Famer. Part of those Bills teams that made 4 straight Super Bowls. Nice job, Matthew. You got the Thurman Thomas right there. So, 2 boxes left. One of them is the Kurt Warner Chrome Speed Flex. I think the single's still up right now, Robbie.
I'm taking it down right now.
Are you taking it down? What do you guys think? Do you guys want to do a double would be easier? Guaranteed Kurt Warner. So, we have the double up. And the single is down. If you guys want to, specifically only want to do the single, let us know. But then we'd have to take the double down, obviously, with 2 boxes left. I do want to try doing the double first, Robbie, because the Kurt Warner is guaranteed in that double.
That is correct.
But otherwise, if you guys absolutely don't want the double, we could do the single and then do 2 singles that way. Well, Matthew House probably happy with the box he got, the Thurman Thomas, but I got to see what's in box 10.
Yeah.
If box 10 is Kurt
10?
Warner, then
What's
Scott
10?
Deans wants box 10.
Because Matthew wanted 10. He missed out.
Yeah, but Matthew didn't have the Warner spot, so Matthew probably happy with the box he got.
I was going to say, why did I have to get involved in
Yeah,
this?
he meant Matthew. Meant Matthew. So let's do this, Robbie. We're going to leave the double up.
Double.
We bought in?
Yeah, Matthew bought in
So
the
Matthew's in the double. So that is going to happen, guys. That double box will have the Kurt Warner guaranteed plus 1 other helmet. We get this double closed up. We get a brand new series in the break room, brand new diamond helmets. But the double is a good one to be in because there's a 100% chance at the Kurt Warner Chrome Speedflex, Robbie. 100% chance. In fact, it's what, 192 for the double? So 192 a spot, I believe. So times 8 for the double box break. We're looking at roughly $1,600 to buy out the whole diamond double break. That is roughly what the Kurt Warner is worth, give or take. Could be a little bit less. I'll tell you this about the double, though. If you buy out the double or buy the 7 spots and, hit, the Kurt Warner helmet plus the other box are worth over $1,600. That to me is pretty obvious. So, awesome double box break. Let's see that Kurt Warner, and let's see what the other bonus item is inside.
Let's see it. I want to see it.
Mm-hmm. And then the out of bounds diamonds are coming up afterwards. 5 to go now on that double. So, Peter's in, Matthew's in. Scott might get locked out, Robbie, after all that, right? Peter Stan's jumping in here. So this should be fun. Kurt Warner Chrome. And then gets us to a brand new series with brand new headliners. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Ooh, there's some good ones in the next one, Robbie. There's some good ones in this one, too, though. Including that Kurt Warner Chrome, guys. 30 of you guys watching. Who's going to get in and get the Hall of Fame quarterback, Kurt Warner? Imagine Scott gets a couple spots, puts us at 3 to go, Robbie. and that break goes super duper fast. Here's that diamond double link. Diamond double, 3 spots left. That was fun, Robbie, getting through these lids. Definitely looking forward to the Warner, though, to finish off the diamond chase. Kurt Warner Chrome Speed Flex. Just hanging out, man. Hanging out here. You get that for $192. You go home extremely happy, Robbie. I would keep this if I were... That's just me personally, because I'm a Warner fan. I know we talk about retail value, Robbie, but... I don't know. We're young guys here. We would love to see this. Imagine having, people come over and look at this helmet, Robbie. This is one that I would brag about to everybody. The Kurt Warner Chrome. This is a brag about type helmet here in the break room. Now, one you definitely want to show off to your friends. Kurt Warner Chrome Speed Flex. One of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Went to the Super Bowl with 2 different teams, which is mighty impressive for Kurt Warner. Super Bowl participant for 2 different teams. That Rams team, Trent Green was good, but they would not have done what they did without Kurt Warner. Such an iconic run right off the bat. And then I know we had Larry Fitzgerald in Arizona, but to take the Cardinals to the Super Bowl, that's something that does not happen, simply put, ever, Robbie. This is definitely a helmet that you want to get, the great Kurt Warner. And once we see the Kurt Warner, I always think to myself, what's the next step? Let's see the Brett Favre next. 3-time MVP Brett Favre. Fun fact about Kurt Warner, Robbie. He actually was in Packers camp at one point when Brett Favre was the quarterback. But he didn't make the roster. And then, was out of the NFL. Got a chance with the Rams, and the rest is history. He played in the Arena Football League, played in NFL Europe. A lot of goodies. Ricky Johns, you have not missed the Stanley Cup mixer. We're down to 5 boxes left in the Stanley Cup. We got 6 to go in the double box break, and we are 7 to go in the single. There's 2 headliners left in the final 5 boxes. That beautiful Florida Panther Sergei Bobrovsky hockey mask. He's playing in the game as we speak. Looking for back-to-back Stanley Cup titles. One of the best goaltenders in the world. Then Steve Yzerman, one of the greatest Red Wings of all time. 2 photo headliners in 5 boxes, Ricky. You have not missed it. And that is not Ricky Widmer. That is Ricky Johns. Not Ricky Widmer, Robbie.
Nope.
Not that we know of. Because, Ricky's trying to sneak into these hockey breaks, right? He wants his hockey that.
Loves his hockey. He loves his hockey.
Ricky Widmer. Joe Aguilar, Mike Napolitano. We do have some big hockey guys here on staff. A lot of hockey fans here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Get your spots. Get your spots here in the Ultimate Autographs break room. 41 of you guys watching, Robbie. That is a lot of eyeballs here on a terrific Monday night in the break room. Manic Monday, as Robbie calls it, guys. Manic Monday here in the UA live break room. I think Diamond Double, though, is coming up. Did we sell this one out? We're 1 to go, guys. 1 to go. We'll put a new Diamond up, and since it is a brand new series with fresh headliners, Robbie, we could do a quad for that one, too. Single, double, and quad will be that new Diamond series as soon as we get this Kurt Warner sold out and get this terrific break broken here in the break room. 1 to go in the double box, guys. This Kurt Warner Chrome Speed Flex, not the Randy Moss. Here's the Kurt Warner. My favorite color as a kid, too, Robbie. Beyond loving Kurt Warner, I love blue. I love blue, love gold because I'm a Mizzou guy. A blue Chrome Speed Flex with a gold face mask, a gold visor. That has me sort of oogling and ogling here in the diamond helmets, right? That Kurt Warner is very, very clean. So who's going to get that closer spot? Actually, I don't even need box numbers. It's the last 2 boxes in the series. It'll be 10 and 18. I'll put 1 through 30 up on the ticker for the brand new diamonds, which are coming up. Brand new diamonds as soon as we get this double knocked out. Cool. Imagine being in that closer spot and the Kurt Warner comes out and you regret not getting that final spot. Oh, Tom Walls might have just got it. Nope, Tom Walls got it in the Stanley Cup, actually. So not Tom Walls. I see Moses got in, so that put us at 1 to go. Oh, here we go, Robbie. This might be the close. Matthew House in the house. Closed up. Thank you, Matthew. So Robbie will get that ready to go, and we'll rock and roll here for the diamonds. Feeling kind of excited, Robbie. I'm going to stretch my legs. You get that diamond in. I'll get the last 2 boxes. Stretch those legs. And 18. Put the Bijan over here. So one of these is Kurt Warner. What's the other one, though? We are about to find out. Diamond double on the way here. 10 and 18. All authentics, guys. Cream of the crop in the diamonds. We always say the best bang for your buck here in the break room. Best bang for your buck. Panthers scored already, Robbie. Marshawn scored for the Panthers. 1-zip Florida early in the game already here tonight. All right, Matthew House, Peter Stans, Daniel Baldino, Adam Hoffman, Matthew House again, Moses Cohen, and Matthew House. So you want the 4th spot down after 8 clicks? 4th spot down being the NFC West. That is the hot spot here in the diamonds. All right, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I think Daniel Baldino just snagged the Kurt Warner Chrome. NFC North being Matthew House, NFC South Matthew House, Adam Hoffman NFC East, Daniel Baldino NFC West, Moses Cohen AFC North, Peter Stans AFC South, Matthew House AFC East, and Peter, you've got the AFC West. All right, I'll start with 10, and we got 18 coming up next. The last 2 boxes in the diamonds, and then that brand new series going up here. Robbie, I love nothing more than new diamonds. It's the best stuff in the room, man.
Mm-hmm. Always is.
Ooh. Normally you think of football players, big bruising athletes. How about a little guy? The Super Bowl L11 champion, Darren Sproles on the Black Eagle alternate authentic. 2011 was the year Robbie broke the single season all-purpose yards record. Most rushing, receiving, punt return, and kick return yards combined. Adam Hoffman, Darren Sproles authentic. Very, very nice. Part of the 2010s all-decade team, Darren Sproles. As a return guy, but a very, very efficient running back as well. Both running the ball and catching the ball. 2,696 all-purpose yards, 2011. That is a record. He's got, more than 4,000 yards receiving, more than 3,000 yards rushing, more than 11,000 return yards, 9 return touchdowns. This guy was electric. Robbie already getting ahead of it for Daniel and Warner, which is okay. That's coming up next. Congrats, Adam Hoffman, on the Darren Sproles authentic, man. That is nice. Alrighty. Put the Sproles back in the box. Shout out to good old Darren. And then one more to go here. One more to go in the Diamond Double. This should be the Kurt Warner. For as great as Kurt Warner was, Robbie, not the fastest guy out there. So probably did not run away from this box. But we're about to find out here for Mr. Kurt Warner. All right, 18 of 30, the Pump Fake Diamonds. Daniel Baldino on the edge of his seat here. Well, I do see the gold face mask. I do see the gold visor. I do spy a Kurt Warner Chrome Speedflex, baby. Beautiful blue chrome with the yellow face mask, the yellow visor, the two-time MVP, the Super Bowl MVP, #1 all-time in playoff passing yards per game, Pro Football Hall of Famer, Kurt Warner, one spot, Dan the Man, Daniel Baldino. Let's go, baby, says Daniel. That boy, Danny, Kurt Warner. This is beautiful, Robbie. What do you think?
Oh, it is. Oh, love it. I love that blue and gold, man. The blue and gold is really pops. Very good.
That's the way I like it. Now that is awesome. Congrats, says Jacom. Yes, indeed. Kurt Warner Chrome. Absolutely stunning for Mr. Baldino. No doubt the hit of the show so far. The Kurt Warner Chrome Speedflex. We can see our Excel sheet. There's Robbie working tentatively. Look at him. There he is. Robbie Lopez. We see you in the helmet. There he's waving. We can confirm Robbie is here in-house through this awesome Speedflex. So speaking of awesome, let's refresh things here. We'll take a look at that brand new Diamond series for you guys. Here are the new Diamonds, 30 boxer again. Got a Josh Allen, authentic, the MVP quarterback. Steve Young, Rave, the best lefty of all time. That clean Justin Jefferson Winter Warrior, arguably the best receiver in the game today. Drew Brees on that new school salute to service. Second all-time in pass yards and passing touchdowns. Maybe the best looking autograph in the game. Curtis Martin on this beautiful Hydro Speedflex with that incredible visor, the chrome. Curtis Martin, 6th all-time in rushing yards. And hold the phone, guys. Look at his autograph, man. That autograph is absolutely perfect on Curtis Martin. Very, very clean. I love that helmet. Look at the Bo Nix two-tone. The orange and the blue. Blue face mask, orange face mask, blue visor. Led all rookies in passing touchdowns last season. Terrific quarterback, the great Bo Nix. We do have a sick Hydro Speedflex, the 2020 first-round pick, Justin Herbert. Currently the most passing yards for the first 5 years of a career. That is an incredible Hydro for Justin Herbert, guys. We got other good names in here. Edgerrin James on a Speedflex. CD Lamb on a Speedflex. Derrick Henry on that beautiful camo with the purple visor. Such a clean series. Love this series. The Out of Bounds Diamonds. Double up Curtis Martin and Josh Allen. AFC East. Those two helmets combined worth over $2,000. Get them for less than $200 in the AFC East double up. AFC West, speaking of worth over $2,000, Robbie, you find the right buyers, those could be worth over $3,000, right?
Correct.
$1,500 plus for the Herbert, in the ballpark of $1,500 for the Knicks. AFC West, 2 young star quarterbacks, 2 Oregon Ducks. Quack, quack. Ronnie Sayre, where you at, man? Now, both guys wear number 10. Both guys are terrific. Those 2 lids could be in the ballpark of $1,500-ish each, which could be $3,000-ish combined. Depending on who you're selling to, right? Could be anywhere between $2,000 to $4,000 on the autograph value combined for less than $200. The Herbert and the Knicks AFC West Speedflex double up. So do recommend the Out of Bounds, guys. That should be a hot series in the room tonight. We got the single, we got the double, and we got the quad active in that awesome Out of Bounds break. 30-box series. We got 10 photo headliners, and then we have some good secondary headliners too. Let's take a peek at the secondary headliners if this page will load. But a 1 in 3 chance at a photoed authentic headliner in this awesome break, the Out of Bounds. I'll let it load first, then I'll pull it up for you guys. All right, so Robbie's secondary headliners include Brian Urlacher, Antonio Gates, Nico Collins, and the Cheetah, Tyreek Hill. So, by the way, Tyreek Hill, AFC East again. Get in the quad, you get the Cheetah, you get yourself the Josh Allen, and you get the Curtis Martin. Antonio Gates, by the way, AFC West, and you get in the AFC West spot, get Herbert, Nixon, Gates. Charger fans looking at you, by the way. So no reason why the Diamonds shouldn't stay hot tonight. A lot of goodies in this break. Already got 2 spots taken in the next double already. So you guys get the picture. The Diamonds are moving. Let's get this can't miss done as well. 4 spots to go in the single. $45 for a Julius Peppers, Michael Irvin, Josh Allen jersey. How about a Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Joe Burrow, Joe Montana, or Randy Moss mini? Some incredible quarterbacks, some incredible running backs, and, of course, some great receivers in here, like Randy Moss, top 2 or 3 receiver of all time available in here. And then we got ourselves the vault break. Don't forget about the vault, guys. 4 to go. We have this very clean Favre, authentic, the green, the yellow on the bottom, the green visor, yellow face mask, the gunslinger, the great Brett Favre on this awesome vault helmet. 7 boxes left in here as well. Puka Nacua Rave, very clean out there in the NFC West. So Ricky's saying, let's go. Where you headed, Ricky? Diamonds, maybe? And maybe you're headed to the vault, perhaps?
Ricky's going into the hockey.
The hockey. So hockey's getting close too, man. Let me refresh here. The hockey double was close. 5 to go in this double box. So got the Sergei Bobrovsky still left. Love those hockey helmets. One of the best goaltenders in the game. Playing as we speak in the Stanley Cup Final. Steve Yzerman, former champion, Hall of Famer. A lot of goodies in here, guys, in that college. Red Wings are with the Tampa Bay Lightning, by the way, for double ups. And then, let's see, the Panthers, Florida Panthers, Chicago Blackhawks. So it could be like a Jeremy Roenick can be a secondary name.
Yep.
Could be all sorts of Blackhawks in there. I'm guessing you mean the Sproles Eagle lid for trade, Adam. Probably got auto-corrected on that one. So putting that Eagle lid up on the trade block. Mr. Adam here in the break room. Adam. Thank you, my man. So where do you guys want to head? Where would you guys like to head right now? I would say, Robbie, I'm always looking at breaks that will happen here soon. I will give you guys a few breaks that I know are going down soon. Vault single 4 to go that'll happen this show. Can't miss single 4 to go that'll happen this show. I do think the hockey double at 5 to go will happen this show. And I also think the diamond double at 6 to go. Brand new series with all the headliners left. Actually, now 4 to go will happen as well. Now, Robbie, I always tell the customers, when is the best time to get in a double box break?
Right now.
Right now, because it's the beginning of the series. There's more chances to double up, a lot more opportunities. AFC West Speedflex double up, Curtis Martin, Josh Allen in the AFC East. So we have the AFC West. We also have Gates as a secondary headliner, and we got Mr. Tyreek Hill in the AFC East. Nico Collins compared with Edgerrin James in the AFC South, and Brian Urlacher pairs with Justin Jefferson in the NFC North. So if anyone wins the Bob goalie mask or Yzerman, I'll trade for it, says Adam. You might want to get in and win it yourself, Adam, right? With only 5 boxes left. That could happen here very soon in the break room. So 5 to go in the hockey, 4 to go in the diamond double. I'll drop this diamond double link in. This has been the hottest break right now. It's moving the quickest. This will definitely happen. Diamond double, number 1 in the new series. We got 4 spots left. Robbie, you know this. You know this about me. It's not a secret.
Nope.
But I love the authentic helmets. They look the coolest. I always say a breaker's dream to open up authentic helmets. I know we have a lot of cool series, right? We have 1 in 4s. We have the Nightlight. We have the Speedflex series, the High Roller, the 1 in 4. But those are series that are in the room sometimes. Of the staple series that are in the room every single day, the Diamond's my favorite. Because every box is an authentic. You know what you're getting? It's an authentic helmet or better. It's going to be a big name. It's going to look nice. It's going to be big. It's the best thing here. Resale value, always the best in the Diamonds, because those are obviously worth the most money. So can never go wrong with Diamond helmets, man. Those are the cream of the crop, as we say. The break is not ready, Dalton. I did not ask for numbers. I know that can get confusing because we often do, unless it did sell out, but you got to wait till the host puts it in the chat. 2 to go, I'm seeing, in that Diamond double. So, Dalton, you can call out the number once I put that in the chat, asking for the box numbers. You can only call out numbers, Robbie, if you are in the break. I don't see Dalton ordering here. Is he Richard Johns by chance? By the way, Richard Johns is a new guy. Welcome, Richard.
Yes.
Let us know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. Thank you, Richard. Good to have you in the break room, my man. But box numbers reserved for only the customers in the specific break, Robbie, right? You can only call them out if you're in the break. A lot of good breaks tonight already, though. We are cruising on that break page. Oh, is Ricky Dalton? Are you Dalton Shoulders, Ricky Johns? Well, same deal goes for you, my man. You can only call out numbers once the break is ready. So Ricky Johns is the guy that got in there, Richard Johns. He says Vikes, baby. So he wants the Justin Jefferson helmet, right? Maybe the best receiver in the game. He's a Viking and a Bronco fan, Robbie. You hear that?
There you go. There you go.
There's a Justin Jefferson and a Bo Nix. I think that break is tailor-made for him, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's the break for you, my man. So, out of bounds. Get a Bo Nix for the Broncos and get a Jay Jettis for the Vikings. Justin Jefferson. Now, Robbie, this is only training camp, and I'm always careful to put this out there because anything that's mentioned in training camp, you take it with a grain of salt. Because, not playing in football pads, not getting tackled, not getting pressured. But currently, reports out of Viking training camp, Robbie, are that J.J. McCarthy looks really good. And that bodes well for Justin Jefferson. Because those guys together could be really good for years to come. It could be scary.
1 to go.
One to go. Is that my boy, Jay Bowerson?
Yep.
M-I-Z, what's up, Jay? Jay Bowerson in the house here.
All right, go ahead and ask him for 2 numbers.
We're ready? All right. Thank you, Robbie. Diamond double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. You heard the man. First come, first serve. Box numbers in the Diamonds. Shining bright like a diamond here in the break room. That hockey now 4 to go as well. 4 to go in the can't miss mini and jersey. 4 to go in the vault. All those breaks are coming up here soon. 716 Dave in the house. If Darnold can, we're in great hands, right? Exactly, Ricky. If Sam Darnold was that good, J.J. McCarthy should be pretty darn good this next year for your Vikes. Do you have a Dave in that break? I know you're getting that finalized, Robbie.
Yes, I do.
Dave is in that break?
Yes.
So 6 and 11 should be from Dave. Should be good here. Thank you, Dave. 6 and 11. Jay Cutler, box number. Cuddy. Let's get Cuddy with it here.
There you go.
Thank you, Robbie. Tom Kozitz, Richard Johns, Josh Rouser, Marisa Dombey, Jay Bowerson. I'm guessing that's David Murak. 716 Dave. David Murak in the house. So 6 and 11 is good. 6 and 11 is coming up here in the break room. Good luck, guys. I would ask Richard what his favorite team is, but I already know he's a Viking fan, Robbie.
Yes, he is.
So looking for Jay Jettis here. He might even hit the gritty if he wins this one. So 8 clicks. We got Josh Rouser up top in the NFC North. Josh Rouser's got the NFC South. Jay Bowerson is in the NFC East. Tom Kozic has the NFC West. Marisa Dombey in the AFC North. Richard Johns in the AFC South. Marisa AFC East. And David, you got the AFC West. Good luck, guys. Diamond double, 6 and 11 coming up. Robbie will get those from the back. And we'll keep this party rolling here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Keep on partying on here in the break room. Thank you guys on all the heat tonight. 6 and 11 could have some headliners on the way here. I love a brand new series because there's so many possibilities, right? So many headliners left, so many excellent possibilities. It is very, very tough to top a brand new series here in the break room. The Kurt was won by, let's take a peek. Kurt was won by Daniel Baldino. He got 1 spot in a double box break, Christopher. Paid less than $200. The lid worth more than 6 times that. The man walked away a winner with that Kurt Warner Chrome. So he did mighty good. Mighty good here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Thank you, Robbie. All right, let's see if we can flex some more, man. I'm hungry for speed flexes, man. Hungry for some flexes here in the break room. We got 6 and we got 11 coming up. Double the boxes, double the fun, guys, in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. All right. Ooh, this is nice. This is nice. This is not even listed in this series. The Anmore section, more than 1,000 receiving yards last season. One of the fastest receivers in the game. One of the highest growing talents. Jameson Williams on the line, alternate authentic. Very, very clean on the JMO. Data boy, Josh Rouser. Very, very cool lid. Jameson Williams. We'll get this one written up for Joshy boy. And we'll keep it rolling. Keep it rolling here in the breaks. Jameson Williams, Robbie, in the Anmore section.
No way.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's at least in most series a secondary headliner. But the bonus bangers, the hidden gems. This is what I always say to these guys, Robbie. Everything is a headliner in the diamonds. We can only fit, 10 in the graphic that are photoed, but everything is headliner worthy in this series. All right, the second one, Out of Bounds, number 11 coming up next. The Detroit Alternates, Georgia, clean. 11 out of 30 in the Out of Bounds. Out of Bounds diamonds. Oh, you got to be kidding me, Robbie. You have got to be joking. We have an incredible lid coming up. Curtis Martin on the Hydro. The two-tone. We got the white, the green, the sick-looking autograph. 6th all-time in rushing yards. Very, very clean lid. And this is awesome right here on the Curtis Martin. Look at the visor, guys. Look at that visor. It's a chromed-out design with Curtis Martin's face on it. One of the best running backs ever. One of the best-looking autographs.
Yes.
One of the best helmets, period. Curtis, my favorite Martin, going home to Marisa Dombey in the break room. What's up, Marisa? It is ladies' night in the break room, Robbie.
Yeah, ladies' night.
Oh, what a night.
And she's feeling right. Oh, what a night.
How about that? Haven't done one of these lately. How about a pew pew air horn, Robbie?
There you go.
There you go, Marisa. A little bit of round of applause as well. Curtis Martin, Marisa. That is awesome.
Love his signature, too.
Wow, says Ricky Johns. Great hit, says Bradley. That is what I'm talking about. This is clean. I'm liking that, says Marisa. How could you not? How could you not like this one?
Exactly.
Now, this is a very, very clean. I always love the NFL, like, little montage to do at the end. They have Curtis Martin running on that montage, Robbie.
Yes.
Very, very clean helmet. I know this doesn't really show up as well with the lighting, but you will see when you get this helmet in person, Robbie, that autograph is the absolute best in the business.
Oh, yes, it is.
Curtis Martin.
Love it. Very craftsmanship on that thing. That's a real signature, folks. Real signature.
That's something that, you know, you can't make up. Looks like a robot, but it's a real-life autograph. The great Curtis Martin. Already got a couple spots taken in that quad diamond, by the way, Robbie.
Yep.
4 to go in that single as well. So you guys see what could happen in the diamonds. It could be the very first break, and we pull one of the best helmets in the series. Now, while that one is cool, Robbie, my two favorites are still left because I love the chromes. I love the Bo Nix chrome right here, the two-tone, the blue and orange, and I love the Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert on the Hydro. This thing is stunning. Absolutely stunning on the Justin Herbert. This is one that I cannot wait to see in person. I've already predicted, guys, personally. I think Justin Herbert is going to lead the Chargers through the playoffs, and they'll get a win this year. They've been missing that playoff win. Herbert gets it done this season. Look for Jay Herbs winning a playoff game. Him and Harbaugh together, it's a very, very dominant duo. Definitely one that I want to see how it works. But I like Justin Herbert. He's got a cannon arm. He's a great athlete. That is nice. I want those two as well. Okay, boys, says Marisa. Tell you what, Marisa, I cannot guarantee those for you. But if you get the AFC West in a double or a quad, you can win both for less than $200, maybe less than $400 in that quad. But those are possibilities. Possibilities here for you in the break room, Marisa. Definitely get those here for sure. So, I mean, look, calling your shot, putting that good mojo out there. Good things do happen when you call your shot often here in the break room. Nothing like calling your shot here for these incredible, and I do mean incredible helmets. Put that good mojo out there, and good things will happen. Marisa's in the quad, she says. You hear that, Scott Deans? Regular quad player joining with Marisa. 6 to go, guys, in the quad. 4 boxes coming out of that quad break. Let's talk about best case scenario. Let's put this out there. You get in the quad, you get the AFC West, you snag the Herbert and the Bo Nix. Maybe you get the NFC North as well. You get the Jefferson, and you pair that with the Urlacher. Or you get the AFC East and AFC West. Tyreek Hill, secondary headliner, pairs with a Josh Allen authentic, and then you get yourself the AFC West, get the Bo Nix and the Herbert. Now, these two helmets, you know, values are different for the custom helmets. This Hydro Speedflex Justin Herbert could be $1,500 in value, could be a little less, could be a little more. You talk to the right Charger fan, you can sell this for close to $2,000. Bo Nix, same thing. You talk to the right Bronco fan, heck, you talk to an Oregon Duck fan that loves these two guys. These helmets could go, you know, $1,500 to $2,000 in value, give or take. Maybe it's a little bit less. Maybe it's $1,200, $1,300. But I would put the ballpark estimate around $1,500. You get 2 Speed Flexes worth around $1,500, $3,000 combined, less than $200 in that double, less than $400 in that quad. Even if it's less than $3,000, you want to lowball it, call it $2,500. $2,500 for 192 or for 384. That is robbery there in the AFC West. And would you guess this, Robbie? The quad's moving right now. I already got 3 spots taken in the quad. That will feature 4 authentic helmets coming out in the diamonds. Diamond quad. Quadruple the boxes, quadruple the fun here in the break room. Regimo Tagliacad is jumping in the breaks as well. Got in that single box. As a Charger fan would love that, Herbert. Actually, the single is coming up too. The single is 1 to go in the single. Okay. All right. Well, we're cruising right now, guys. Absolutely cruising in this new Diamond Series. I don't see why we shouldn't get this done tonight. Let's do the whole series tonight. I know it sounds ambitious, but 2 boxes in already. We get the quad done, get the single done. That's 7 done, 23 to go, and then we are going to be off and running in this series. Off and running just like that. It's a fun series. It's a very fun series in the Diamonds. When it starts moving, it goes pretty quickly, guys. Sean Davison, Josh Rouser, Tom Kaz, Chris Millard, Kevin Hopper, Regimo Tagliacad. Thank you so much, guys, for jumping all over those diamonds. 1 lone spot in that single box. So that will be coming up. We'll let him stay here for a little bit longer, Robbie, but not much longer. I was going to live the jerseys some love tonight, but I think we keep pulling speed flexes. The jerseys might be going back in the boxes. Same for this Bijan as well. Let's give him a little limelight just for a little bit, but I think this is going to... The story for the jerseys will change here very soon. So we have 1 to go. Sold out, Robbie. Sold out. We are sold out in Los Diamonds here. Put this Curtis, my favorite, Martin over here. And hockey box, Ricky, will happen tonight. The hockey box and the double box is 4 to go. Given it'll be on to at least 9:30, maybe longer. In the next 90 minutes, Ricky Johns, I am not too worried that hockey break will go. Right now, the Diamonds is stealing the show, and rightfully so. It's a great break. So Diamond single number 1, go ahead and drop me a box number for the Diamond single. Single and ready to mingle here, the Diamonds. Who's got a box number? Box number 23 for Christopher James. Now, Chris is a Bears fan like us, Robbie. Just want to make sure you know this, Chris. You probably do already. There is in the secondary headliners, Brian Urlacher, one of the greatest linebackers of all time, Bear legend in that secondary headliner section. Would love to see an Urlacher tonight. You can never go wrong with the great Brian Urlacher in the breaks. That'd be fun. That'd be a lot of fun. And then I'm guessing that quad will be here soon. Florida Panthers, in the meantime, 2-0 lead, Robbie.
All right.
Just got a second goal here tonight. It's going to be hard to come back against Bobrovsky. 2-zip Panthers here late in the first period in the hockey tonight. And that is only 4 to go, that hockey double box. I'm going to drop this quad link in, though, for the Diamonds. Diamond quad. 5 spots to go. When I get this Diamond quad knocked out, ladies and gents. 4 boxes coming up in that one for the Diamond quad box break. So here's that single coming up. I'm guessing Chris is in that one. Christopher James. Thank you, Robbie. So, good evening, everyone. What's up, Sean Blasco, Chris Millard, Tom Kozich, Sean Davis, Regimo Tagliacad, and George Williamson. So Chris Millard is Chris James, same dude. 8 clicks coming up for the Diamond Single box 23. It's only the 3rd box in this new series coming up. The MJ box. Figures Chris, a Chicago fan, calls out 23, Robbie. All right?
Well, why not? I mean, iconic number.
Right.
Iconic number here in Chicago.
It's a good number. Michael Jordan, obviously. Devin Hester wore 23.
That too, yeah.
It's a good number here in the Chicagoland area. So 7 and 8 clicks. Sean Davis has the NFC North. We got ourselves Chris Millard in the NFC South. NFC East is Chris again. Reginald Taglicott, NFC West. Chris Millard, AFC North. We got ourselves George Williamson, AFC South. Tom Kozich, AFC East. And Chris Millard in the AFC West. Thank you, guys. Box 23, Robbie. The MJ box, 2-3. All right. Thank you, sir. 23 out of 30. What do we got here? They're all authentics. Like I said, all headliner-worthy names. We had Jameson Williams in the Anmore section, for Pete's sake. Oh, here we go. Let's go. We're just talking about him. The secondary headliner, Chicago's finest, Brian Urlacher, with the Hall of Fame 18 inscription on the beautiful Bears Orange Authentic. Former Defensive Player of the Year, pro and college football Hall of Famer Brian Urlacher. Could cover the running backs, the tight ends, very speedy linebacker, 8-time Pro Bowler, 4-time All-Pro, the 05 Defensive Player of the Year, the 2000 Defensive Rookie of the Year, part of the All-2000s decade team. I can go on and on, but awesome lid, awesome player, Sean Davis. That's what I'm talking about, he says, on the Brian Urlacher. Very nice, Sean. I love that. Gotta love to see that. I'm guessing that was the Warner. I forgot the right Robbie.
No, Bijan.
Bijan? All right. So nice lid, Sean. Brian Urlacher. I love the Bears orange, man. They should wear this more often in the games. This is such a clean look for, probably the best Bear player, for me. I mean, Hester was really good too, different position, but in terms of like prolonged success, a guy that's on the field regularly, this was the best Bear player of my generation, Brian Urlacher. Terrific lid, to say the least. Very cool. So, guys, you see what this is about. Alternate line authentic, Jameson Williams. Bears alternate authentic, Brian Urlacher. All autographed, all authenticated. This is one for less than $100 in this break. This is the best lids in the room, man. That is what I'm talking about, Sean. Brian Urlacher. So the no-brainer break right now seems to be the diamonds. I would love to run this back. We got the single and the double active guys. We still got, everything but Curtis Martin left as far as photo headliners. We have what? 4 speed flexes left. Lamb, Edgerrin James, Bo Nix, Justin Herbert, the camo, Derrick Henry. I love that white Winter Warrior, Justin Jefferson. The Steve Young Rave with the red ink. The Josh Allen, the MVP from last season. He's getting in a lot more commercials lately, Robbie, which kind of makes him even more famous. JA17. He is everywhere. I'll keep this one for a sec. Well, I'll give it to you. This is the Urlacher. I'll keep this one out for now. And then here's the Curtis Martin, Robbie. This is a nice lid as well. Guys, what do you think? Best lids in this series? What do you guys want to get after? I would lean, Robbie, I'll get your take on this, but I think given that it's a speed flex, because if we took the speed flex out of it, my favorite player in the series is Josh Allen. Then my second and third favorite players are Steve Young and Drew Brees. But given that it's a custom speed flex and it's a Charger speed flex, my top kid in the series is the Justin Herbert. I do think the Bo Nix looks a little bit better, but I'm such a big Justin Herbert fan, just a fan of his game. What do you think? What's your favorite in this series? What's everyone's favorite in the chat? Pick one helmet in this series, out of bounds. It's tough, I know.
It's tough.
Which one do you like?
I'm going to have to go with the Chargers one.
The Herbert?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. I've never seen a bad Charger helmet in the break room.
No.
I know we say that a lot, but that's because it's true. All the Charger, alternate helmets, all of these are just breathtaking lids here. Yep, 2-0 Panthers, Bob. Did see that, mentioned that earlier. So it is 2-0 on the awesome hockey game tonight. You know who hasn't scored tonight so far in the hockey game, Robbie?
Who?
The Oilers. You know why?
Nope.
Sergei Bobrovsky. That's why.
Oh, yeah.
He's here in the break room. 4 to go in that hockey double as well, guys. So knocking on that hockey double break. 3 to go in the single vault. Got that sick Brett Favre left, guys. Plus the Puka Nacua with only 7 boxes left. And go Blintek, you jumped in at the right time asking what's left in the out of bounds. So believe this or not, we dropped the series about 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, maybe less. We have already done 3 boxes. We've only pulled 1 headliner that's photoed Curtis Martin. So everything else in this graphic except for the Curtis Martin is left. Josh Allen, the MVP quarterback. Steve Young, a 2-time MVP quarterback. Justin Jefferson, former Offensive Player of the Year. Arguably the best receiver in the NFL. Drew Brees, second all-time in passing yards and passing touchdowns. Very, very clean lid, the great Drew Brees. CeeDee Lamb on a speed flex, guys. Look, if Jettas and Chase are 1-2, Lamb is probably number 3 when it comes to best receivers in the NFL. We got Derrick Henry, who's the best running back of his generation. Beautiful camo authentic, that purple visor, that is clean. Hall of Fame running back, speed flex guys, Edgerrin James, the Chrome Bo Nix. Who in the world had the Broncos in the playoffs last year? I mean, come on. What a run last year. Bo Nix, a lot of folks said he got drafted too early. Well, it turns out Sean Payton knows a thing or two about quarterbacks. Such a great pickup with Bo Nix. That Herbert lid we mentioned, which is still incredible. This Justin Herbert is still left. The blue, the yellow, absolutely breathtaking stuff here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Cannot wait to see these. Cannot wait to see these here in the room tonight. So pretty much everything except for the Curtis, my favorite, Martin is left in that break. So we now have Henry on the Ravens. It's something we pride ourselves on, Marisa. We've had Derrick Henry on the Titans before. We do go with current NFL teams, though, because we keep it modern, Robbie. So while we do get Henry occasionally on Tennessee, we tend to run the current NFL teams. So more often than not, Derrick Henry would be a Raven hit. I'll tell you this about Derrick Henry, Robbie. Probably his second best year ever was this last year with the Ravens. Like, I'm looking at Derrick Henry's stats, King Henry. So his number 1 rush yards in a season, 2,027 in 2020. His second most rush yards in a season, 1921 last year. So his second best year was with the Ravens. With that offensive line, I don't see why he can't rush for 2,000 yards. He really can. He was only, like 79 yards away anyway. So all pro bowler. Very cool. We have had Aaron McNair on slab cards a couple of times. I will say, obviously, Steve McNair not with us anymore, passed away a while ago. So not a lot of McNair autographs out there. Nope. It's a few and far between autograph. There is so few of them out there. So if you got an Aaron McNair jersey, that is very cool. Tennessee Titan hits that are likely for you would be in this series in the Diamonds, in the Anmore section, Maybe Chris Johnson, CJ 2K. That could be a Tennessee Titan you get. So definitely, I'll be honest, Robbie, Chris Johnson is in the and more section in pretty much every diamond we run. There's about a 90% chance there's a Chris Johnson authentic in this series. So look for that for sure. Eddie George is very common as well. That could very much be in the and more section as well. Eddie George, Chris Johnson, the Titan stuff we get the most in the break room. So look for those guys for sure. Maybe in that and more section of the diamonds, right? Maybe in that and more section. Also, 5 to go. Speaking of awesome running backs, got the Bo Jackson speed flex in that 50/50. Got the Drew Brees Purdue authentic. Steve Young speed flex for BYU. Very, very cool. We have Bruce Smith, NFL's all-time sack leader. We have Terrell Davis, one of 9 2,000-yard rushers. And we got the Cheetah Tyreek Hill. So 6 headliners total in 8 boxes. We have 2 photo flexes, Young and Jackson. And then the third speed flex left is either Bruce Smith, Terrell Davis, Tyreek Hill, or it's in the and more section. So, yeah, a lot of goodies in that break as well, guys. So keep those orders coming. We're at 8:15. The Chase Wheelspin closes at 9 o'clock. Chase Wheelspin tonight, it's the can't miss. Still looking for a lot of good stuff. Hall of Fame receiver Michael Irvin. 3 Hall of Famers on the Air Coryell jersey. Quarterback Dan Fouts. Receiver on that one, Charlie Joyner. Tight end, my boy Kellen Winslow. Mizzou made. MVP quarterback Josh Allen for $45 on a jersey. We have former MVP Barry Sanders, former MVP Emmitt Smith, former MVP Joe Montana, second greatest receiver ever Randy Moss, Joe Burrow, top 4 quarterback in the game. A lot of good stuff left in that can't miss jersey and mini as well, guys. So a lot of options. Where would you guys like to head here? This is 4 to go in the hockey double. Get that at 3 to go. It'll happen. 5 to go in the diamond quad. Get that at 3 to go. That'll happen as well. I want to get this vault knocked out next, maybe. 3 spots to go in the vault single. Where are my Packer fans at? Brett Favre, the most popular Packer of all time. That beautiful green and gold helmet. Absolutely love that Brett Favre. That is a stunning lid. I'll ask you this question, Robbie. I would love to get your take on where you land on this, because the green visor is my second favorite visor.
Really?
I go blue visor 1, green visor 2. Where would you land on your top visors
I
in
gotta
the
go
game?
say blue, green, orange, red.
Same ones as me. Probably in that order exactly. I would probably flip the orange and the red, but I mean, here's the blue one on Bo Nix. Blue visor really, really pops. You cannot put a blue visor on a helmet and not improve it. I'll put it that way. But that green visor with that Packer green and yellow on Brett Favre, that visor was made for that helmet. That's the best way to put it. That visor was made for that Brett Favre helmet. It is breathtaking. So let's see who's coming in here. We do have some orders coming in. We got Joshua Rouser jumping in. Josh getting in that quad break, putting us at 4 to go in the diamonds. Ricky Johns getting in the diamond double as well. Marisa getting in the vault single, looking for more spots for her Brett Favre. Chris is in the diamond single. Thank you, Chris. And then George, I believe, got that closer spot in the last diamond single. So it looks like diamonds right now are getting the most traction. 4 to go in the quad, 7 to go in the double. So far, Robbie, almost every box done is a diamond. We did the last 7 in the old series. We have done 3 in the new series. 10 diamonds down. We did a couple jersey and mini combos. So 12 boxes in. 10 of them have been diamonds so far. So if you're looking for what's hot right now, I recommend the diamonds. I'll drop the single in and the quad in because those are the closest right now. Here's the diamond single And here's that diamond quad break. The quad is very appealing right now. To me, the AFC West right now is very appealing. $384, but you can get a Bo Nix Chrome, which is, again, in the ballpark of $1,500. Could be a little less, could be a little more. Justin Herbert Speedflex, in the ballpark of $1,500. We're looking at roughly $3,000 right there, Robbie. You tack on the Antonio Gates, we could be looking at about $3,500 in value for less than $400. If you get the AFC West and you get all three. You can also pair in the AFC East. Josh Allen could pair with the Tyreek Hill. Nico Collins could pair with the Edgerrin James in the AFC South. So a lot of good options, guys. All the photo headliners left except for Curtis Martin. I love the new school quarterbacks, right? I mean, look at Josh Allen, Bo Nix, Justin Herbert. These guys will only grow in autograph value. These gentlemen are just getting started. And you look at the, other positions. Justin Jefferson, either the first or second best receiver in the game. Derrick Henry, either the first or second best running back in the game. CeeDee Lamb, top 5 receiver in the game. We got some of the best right now in the NFL. Getting those lists right now is definitely worth happening. So we are sold out in the Can't Miss, looks like. Can't Miss is coming up, the single. And that vault now is down to 2 to go. So Can't Miss jersey and mini coming up. Can't Miss jersey single. Number 2 for the series. Number 1 for this show. Robbie will get that ready, but go ahead and drop me a box number, guys, in the Can't Miss. And good job getting that closed up, because you guys will be in that Chase wheel spin here. You guys will be in that Chase wheel spin. Let's do this, Robbie. Let's put the Marino jersey away. I've done a Marino jersey before. Looks like helmets are taking over. We'll keep the TO for now, just in case, because I do love the TO jersey. I'll go ahead and give you the Marino jersey. I would put Marino over TO, but we get a lot more, Marino than TO in the break room. Speaking of Marino, lucky number 13 being called out by Marisa. 13. Dan Scapetta jumping in. Thank you, Dan the man, getting in that diamond quad, putting us at 3 to go in the diamond quad. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you making the moves here in the break room. Such an awesome, awesome night here, full of awesome autograph memorabilia. So 13 in the Can't Miss. I'll get that. It's right next to me. 13 coming up. Thank you, Marisa. 10, 13. All right, here's 13. Oh, see? You having fun, Robbie?
Yep. Oh, Dan Scapetta. All right.
Keeping the party rolling here tonight. And then you could put this one, the Marino.
Yeah, I
jersey
got
away
you.
when we
Let
get
me
a second.
just get this, all right?
Yeah, you're good.
I got you.
I'm just clearing room here with our helmets. Beautiful Warner right there. All right, guys, Can't Miss. Thomas, John, Kevin, Christy, Marisa, and Marisa. I'm feeling lucky in the next double out of bounds, says Ricky. There we go. Hey, you got to feel lucky, man. You got to feel lucky here in the break room. Nothing like feeling lucky in the UA Live break room. All right, we'll get you randomized 8 clicks. Box 13 coming up. Who's going to be lucky? 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, Maurice's got the NFC North, NFC South, NFC East. John Gomez, Niner Nation in the NFC West, looking for Joe Montana. Thomas Wachter, AFC North. Christy Iron, AFC South. Marisa Dombie, AFC East. And Kevin Hopper in the AFC West. All right, 13 out of 30 here. Good luck, guys, in the can't miss. I think we do have a mini coming up. You might as well go back there, Robbie. You might as well go back there. Here's a moment in perfection. A perfect moment for John Gomez. Joe Montana, John. Big-time Niner fan with the 4-time Super Bowl champion. One of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Joe Montana on the Eclipse Mini. That is awesome, John Gomez. You got the spot, and you got your quarterback, Joe Montana.
Nice hit there, John.
Ooh, that's awesome, Robbie. What do we always say? Getting your favorite team is like getting a headliner. Imagine getting a headliner and a tier 1 headliner for the minis, Joe Montana, and it's your favorite team, and you got it with one spot for $45. That is
Yes, you did.
incredible, John Gomez. Joe Montana mini. How do you feel, John? With the beautiful gold ink? And that is very, very clean on the Montana mini here. Let's go, Jacom, says Bradley. Let's go indeed on that Joe Montana mini. Very, very nice. John is silent at the moment because I'm guessing he's running around the house
He's going,
celebrating, right?
Yep.
He's got to be going crazy here, John Gomez. Got to be going crazy in the break room on that Joe Montana. I know we don't cheer for guys in the break room, but I'll be honest. Whenever a customer gets their favorite team, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty darn cool. So, very nice, Mr. Jacom here in the break room. Mr. Jacom getting it done. He'll be in that wheel spin as well. And then 2 to go now on that vault break, guys. 2 to go in the vault single, 3 to go in the diamond quad. Those 2 are coming up. Those 2 breaks are next here. Hockey break not far behind. 4 to go in the hockey double box. 36 people watching, Robbie. We are not lacking customers right now. There's a lot of eyeballs at the moment. So definitely going to have a lot of helmets coming out here. And I can say this to the eyeballs in case you just tuned in. Again, everything is left in here except for Curtis Martin. It's a brand new Diamond Series. We've only done 3 boxes. Only pulled 1 photo headliner, just the Curtis Martin. So pretty darn loaded, if you ask me, in this series. The Out of Bounds Diamond helmets. Trying to figure out why it's called Out of Bounds. Maybe it's because these guys are out of this world. I don't know. These are awesome, awesome lids in here. Maybe Jacom heats up in that diamond single, gets to Steve Young to match with his Joe Montana. Wouldn't that be nice for a Niner fan?
Oh, yes.
I know Scott Deans might be hopping in here. He's a Niner fan. Would love that Steve Young Rave helmet with the red ink. So that is coming up. 3 spots to go. I think the hockey double is going to happen soon as well. 4 to go. Got the Bobrovsky and the Steve Yzerman left in the final 5 boxes. I think that college half and half could happen. 5 to go. This vault single, 2 to go is coming up next. The Brett Favre still out there, guys. These breaks that are at 6 to go, get them down like 4 to go, and they'll happen pretty darn quickly. Practice squad 6 to go, too, by the way. 5 boxes left. Kurt Warner, Flash replica, then 2 authentics, Bijan Robinson and AJ Green. Mini helmets are 6 to go. We got 3 photo headliners left in the final 6 boxes. Triple Crown winner Jamar Chase, NFL's all-time tackle leader Ray Lewis. Then we got the O.J. Simpson on the Salute to Service Hall of Fame running back with that gold ink. So 50% chance or better at a headliner in the minis, the practice squad. I got 40% chance in the hockey, 2 headliners in the final 5 boxes. Better than a 50% chance at a headliner in the can't miss. And those diamonds with the secondary headliners, roughly a 50% chance at a headliner. As far as photoed headliners, 9 in 27 or 1 in 3 chance at a photoed authentic headliner here. 27 boxes left. Only, and I mean only, the Curtis Martin has been pulled in here so far. Everything else still very much available, ladies and gents. So what are we thinking here in the diamond helmets? What are we thinking in the vault? Where's Jeff August at tonight? Packer fan, 2 spots to go. We have a Brett Favre still lurking. 3-time league MVP. I love that beautiful Packer green and yellow with the green visor. That Brett Favre is stunning. So that one for $93 is a steal. Because I can see that helmet going for more than 10 times that on that Brett Favre. If you buy out the whole vault break, you get the Brett Favre. Worth it in that single. Worth it. So, what do you guys think? A little bit quiet in the chat tonight. What's going on? Get those comments in, guys. Let's have some fun. David Murak got in that diamond single. Zachary Erickson getting in that mini double. Thank you, gentlemen. Keeping the breaks moving here in the break room tonight. Let's see. Hockey game 2-1. Edmonton just scored. Perry scored, Robbie. 2-1 in the hockey game early in the second period. I needed a McDavid goal. He's
been quiet.
He's been quiet, which means he'll show up. That's usually what happens with the superstars. Keep them quiet for a little bit, and then you look up, and they score the game-winning goal just like that. Cubbies are in the 10th inning right now. 2-2 ball game in the 10th. Going around the baseball scores tonight. Got a big game coming up tonight in baseball as well. Dodgers and Padres. 2 of the best teams in the game battling it out tonight. So, I don't know if you guys are watching any games tonight. Obviously, you're watching our show, which is great. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going here in the break room. I'm shocked that Vault hasn't sold out yet. With that Brett Favre helmet out there, Packer fans like Jeff August, Marisa. Panthers score again?
Yep.
Oh, man. 3-1. Hockey anyone, says Peter, right? We are 4 to go in that hockey double box. Keep this in mind, guys, for the hockey fans. Robbie, obviously, the quicker the series sells out, the more often we'll have hockey. Only 5 boxes left. Bobrovsky, Yzerman. You know this very well, Robbie. The next hockey series, it could take months till we drop the next hockey series. So get your spots.
Reinhardt, yes.
Get your spots in the hockey series if you're a hockey fan. You got a parlay going?
Yes.
Well, you're smiling, which means something good is happening.
Yes. 2 out of the 4 have scored. I need 2 more.
2 more to score?
Yes.
Who else do you have?
Seth Jones.
And who else?
Bennett.
Okay.
Bennett.
Okay. I have
Well, I was going to say, what
a
the
parlay
hell?
with the baseball. Cunha under 1.5 hits, and then goal for McDavid. Acuna's got 1 hit in the 7th. He might have 1 more at bat. He might not. So I'm feeling good about that one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Robbie's killing it. That's right, Peter. Got to get those parlays. Robbie Lopez still early in the second period, so hopefully things pay off. Have you been talking to Ricky, or this is your own construction? I know Ricky's big on those.
Oh, no,
hockey
this
bets.
is my own. This is my own.
Okay, it's
My
your own.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because Ricky does give out that hockey advice here. So 2 left, guys. Here's some advice from me. You get this Brett Favre lid for $92. That's kind of crazy. I have yet to watch the documentary. I know a lot of Packer fans are mad about it. Doesn't paint Brett Favre in the best light. I'll tell you this though, Robbie. How famous are you that you've been retired for, over 10 years now, and they're still making documentaries about you? Brett Favre. He's a very, very well-known guy. It's an incredible, authentic helmet. Only 7 boxes left. That's worth having. The best value right now, though, for me, is hands down in the diamonds. Only 3 left in that quad, 5 left in that single. Get the Bo Nix chrome, get the Justin Herbert, both in the AFC West, and you'll be one happy customer here in the break room. Love that Herbert with the 2020 first-round pick. I had a hot take a couple weeks ago. I don't know if you heard this one, Robbie. Now, my hot take is the Chargers win a playoff game this year.
What?
Not just make the playoffs. They win a playoff game.
Wow.
Look, Harbaugh's a great coach. Herbert's a great quarterback. I think that duo gets it done this year. They win a playoff game. Wild card round, 1 playoff win. I believe in the Chargers, man. They got a really good squad. They got a great quarterback, a great coach. I think they get over the hump. And once you win 1 playoff game, that's when things really get going, right? You win 1 playoff game, you believe in yourself. Then the next time around, you win 2. Then a few years later, you're trying to win a Super Bowl, man. That's just the way the game works. That is the way the game works here once you get moving on those Super Bowl runs. So that's still 3 to go in the quad. The hockey's still 4 to go. And the vault is sold out. So good job, guys. Vault singles coming up. That'll put us at only 6 boxes left. Vault single, go ahead and drop me a box number. Box number in the vault single. I did pick the Panthers to win the Stanley Cup, and I think I'm going to stick by that pick, Robbie. I know it's easy now. They're up 3-1 in Game 3, but I think Bobrovsky is the difference maker for me. The better goaltender in the series. Sergei Bobrovsky, headliner in that hockey series, and rightfully so. We got 28 coming up for the vault break. 28. I do see 28, the Marshall Faulk box. Yeah, Florida's good, man. Peter, they're really good. There's a reason why they won last year. It is the reason why they won last year, looking to repeat in the Stanley Cup. Florida. It is very tough to repeat in sports. No doubt about that. Adam saying go Oilers. Go McDavid. Get a goal, my man. Got the parlay 2-legger. Just got to get a McDavid goal, and I'll be happy. Did you have Bennett scoring, Robbie, you said?
Yeah.
I think he might have just scored. I know somebody scored. Yeah, Bennett just scored. So Robbie is happy.
Yes.
Give Robbie the money. He's like, show me the money, baby. 28 in that vault. Joseph Madden, Marisa Dombey, Heath Stepan, Tyler Auden, Nick DeLacker. Yep, Panthers scored again. Looking good tonight, the Florida Panthers. 8 clicks for our spots. 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, Marisa's got the NFC North. Oh, Marisa. She said the Brett Favre helmet is mine, Robbie. Did she Beetlejuice this thing tonight? Nick's got the NFC South. Joseph has the NFC East. Heath has the NFC West. Joseph, AFC North. Marisa, AFC South. Tyler Auden, AFC East. And Marisa in the AFC West. Question for you, Marisa. Is it Dombey, Dombai? How do you pronounce that last name? I want to make sure I get that name right for Marisa, who could be the owner of the Brett Favre helmet here very shortly, Robbie. She could be very, very happy with the Brett Favre as a Packer fan. I mean, you can't beat a Brett Favre for a Packer fan. That's a dream come true. Let's all buy in the hockey now, says Peter. We could do it, Peter. Dombey, I've been saying it right. So Marisa Dombey.
Dombey.
I was butchering her first name, got the last name right. Marisa Dombey here in the house. All right. All right. What do we got here in the vault? What do we got? Oh, Robbie, this is nice. This is super nice. My favorite rave in the game. The Rams rave. Puka Nacua, baby. Had the rookie record for catches and receiving yards a couple years ago. Had some injuries last year, but when he was playing, top 5 receiver, worthy Puka Nacua. Very, very clean lid. Heath, congrats on the Puka right there. Very, very nice. I love this helmet so much, Robbie, that I'm going to keep this one up here. I think I'm leaning towards getting rid of the Bijan only because we have a Bijan coming up in the practice squad. So I think I'll keep this lid out on the table for now. Puka Nacua will be in the video as we speak. If you have room, you can fit the Bijan next to you. If not, we can just put the Puka in for the Bijan.
Yeah.
It's very, very nice. So here's that one. I love this lid.
What are we getting rid of?
I was gonna say let's get rid of the Bijan. I want to show off that jersey maybe later. I love the Rams rave. I know it's a replica. It is a replica helmet, but they display the same. They are very clean. Did you get your 5th goal, Robbie?
No, Cubs just scored.
Oh, Cubs are winning 3-2 in the 11th. How about that? How about them Cubs? 3-2 lead here in the 11th inning. So 6 boxes left in the vault now. Looking for that Brett Favre still in the final 6 boxes. Here's that Curtis Martin. Here's that Puka Nacua we're talking about, which you can hardly tell whether it's a rep or an authentic. That's the number one thing that personally send me the Bijan, says Marisa. Number one thing, Robbie, to me that I respectfully disagree with our customers. Now, whatever they want is what matters. I know a lot of the guys are looking to sell, but in my opinion, Robbie, if you're a customer that wants to keep their helmets, the reps and the authentics display the same. I know I've got a few helmets in my man cave, Robbie. I've got a couple reps, a couple authentics, a couple minis, and a few jerseys in my PC. Do you know how many friends I've had come over to my house and open up my helmet and see if it's rep or an authentic, Robbie? 0.
0?
No, they've never looked at it and been like, that's a rep.
No.
That doesn't happen.
They don't.
They look at it this way. The rep displays the same as the authentic.
I do. It's like, wow, that's a cool authentic. Oh, yeah, it is. It is.
Just go with it.
It is.
But I mean, they look the same.
They do.
So this.
Unless you turn it over, like you said, like if you show them inside.
No
like,
one does that.
No one's
though.
gonna be those.
No one does that.
No. You're gonna put it in a little case.
Yes.
Put a little couple lights around it and be like, look at this little
There it
Puka
is.
Nacua rave.
Puka Nacua, man. So those replica helmets are nice. They're just being nice. They know. I don't think so, Ronnie. I'll be honest with you. Not that my friends are memorabilia collectors, to be completely honest, but I think they really can't tell the difference.
Seth Jones.
Personally, my thoughts on that. So let's run back. If you are worried about the oval on the sides, but I'm talking about William Maynard. Unless you're looking to sell your helmets where the authentic has a little bit more value, it looks the same, man. It looks the same. But hey, if you are one of those guys, Robbie, that really just wants the authentic, they don't want the reps. That's what we have an all authentic series, right? Every helmet is authentic in the diamonds.
Yes, they are.
And every photoed headliner is left except for Curtis Martin.
Correct.
That's it. That's the only photoed headliner that's gone.
And this guy.
Second year headliner. Only photoed is the
okay.
Curtis Martin. So this graphic, if you're looking at the graphic, everything is left. Who do you need to score, Robbie? I know Peter's asking.
Seth Jones. Seth Jones for a cool 2,800.
How much did you put in?
10. Yeah.
That'd
right
be
now,
nice.
if I could cash out right now for 185.
185?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough.
I know.
I think it's too early to cash.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's too early to cash, Robbie.
Second quarter. Sorry,
Although I'm
second
gonna be feeling
period.
so bad if Seth Jones doesn't score.
I know. Because I think once it goes to the third, you can't cash out no more.
Is that right?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. It varies book to book.
FanDuel.
I would risk it, but I'm the guy that always tells the customers to risk it. So
I know,
what do
me too. That's I'm letting it ride. I'm letting it ride. I feel like he's gonna score.
Let's see that quad go, says Go Blintic. Let's do it. We're at what, 3 to go in the quad?
Marissa just jumped in, so that's
2 to go in the
two
quad.
to go now.
2 to go in the quad. So you guys get in the quad in the AFC West, get the Justin Herbert, get the Bo Nix, and you get the Antonio Gates. 3 helmets, 2 speed flexes, less than $400. You can also get the Josh Allen and pair that with the Tyreek Hill in the AFC East. A lot of options, guys. I mean, let's be honest, Robbie. 384. Steve Young, Justin Jefferson, Josh Allen, Drew Brees, CeeDee Lamb Speedflex, Derrick Henry, Edgerrin James Speedflex, Bo Nix, Justin Herbert. Any one of those helmets is worth over $384. Actually, probably all of these, if not double, worth close to double that. You win with one spot in here, even in the quad, any one of these, you are profiting big time in the diamonds.
Oh yeah,
And you get 4 chances in a quad. 4 chances.
4.
Bigger risk, but bigger reward.
Oh yes.
You could walk away with over $3,000 in value in here. You get the Knicks, the Herbert, the Gates, over $3,000 in value, easy.
Easy.
And more. So there's a lot of possibilities here in the quad break. 2 spots to go. I'll drop that link in. Let's take a closer look at some of these lids. Here's that Herbert Hydro Speed Flex with the 2020 first round pick inscription. Very, very clean with the Charger clips on there as well. Here's that Bo Nix Chrome, the 2-tone, the orange, the blue with the blue visor, the blue face mask, the orange face mask. That is a stunning lid on that Bo Nix. So I'm thinking this is probably our next break. Would love to see maybe a customer double up here, Robbie, out there in the AFC West. That's the spot to double up. Definitely the spot to get the heat here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. So 1 left now. I'll drop that link in. Just need a closer here in the quad diamond. That'll put us at only, I believe, 23 boxes left, Robbie, in this diamond series. So we'll really have an idea of what's left, how many flexes are left, and keep that momentum going here in the diamonds. Also, the diamonds, I'm talking about the quad. Let's not forget the single. I know we're talking about buying in for 384, winning 2 speed flexes, 3,000 plus in value, or you can win 1 speed flex for $96, Robbie.
Correcto.
Which is over $1,000 and then some in value. So that's 2 to go in the single. So we get the quad done, get the single done, just like that. 22 boxes left in the series, and we'll be off and running. Absolutely terrific series. Absolutely love this one. The Out of Bounds Diamonds.
Damn it.
It's going quick. Let's not forget this wasn't even live at the start of the show.
Yeah.
We dropped this about an hour ago or so. We got the last 7 boxes done in the old series. We're about to have the first 8 in the new series, which will put us at 15 authentics in under 3 hours, Robbie. Which is stuff that we love to see here in the break room. So keep it rolling, guys. Authentic helmets, the cream of the crop, the best of the best here in the break room. I'll give you hope for your thing too, Robbie. The Panthers are up big. Mm-hmm. Maybe the Oilers pull the goalie later. Seth Jones gets a chance at an open netter as well.
Maybe.
So I'll help you out too in case you don't know. He's number 3, Robbie.
3, yeah, he's number 3.
Number 3.
No, I know, yeah.
Yeah. So that's the one you're looking for. Probably the defenseman, probably your worst odds on the parlay. That's probably where you cash the most. But he might get it. You never know. I just need the McDavid goal. Connor McDavid. I want to see that diamond. That's what I want to see, guys. Want to see the diamond quad.
And the single.
Quad and the single. You are correct, Robbie. Los Diamonds here in the break room. Yeah, what's going to go first, by the way, too? That's the question, because let's just say the single goes first and we pull the Herbert, then you guys don't get to see it. If the quad goes first, we do the quad 4 boxes first. Now, this is in the rule page. If they sell out at the exact same time, we do give preference to the one with the 4 boxes because they paid more. But no need to worry about that, Robbie, because the single is gone first. Diamond single was sold out.
Yes, sir.
The quad still one to go.
George
That'll be
Williamson.
afterwards. Thank you, George. Diamond single, go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. The best break in the room, the diamonds, all authentics, the most value. Look, if I were playing the break room, Robbie, I'd be playing the diamonds. I want the best of the best here in the break room. Cool, cool, cool.
Come on, guys.
By the way, I know Peter wants the hockey break. You want to get a fun fact about the hockey game tonight? The Oilers have more shots on goal, but they're losing 4-1 because the Panthers have the better goaltender, Sergei Bobrovsky, available on that hockey headliner, Robbie. It pays to have a good goaltender, no doubt about that. It pays to have a good quarterback. Drew Brees, Super Bowl champion. Steve Young, Super Bowl champion and league MVP. Josh Allen, league MVP. Justin Herbert, Bo Nix, 2 awesome quarterbacks. A lot of good stuff in that Diamond series.
65.
So Chris Millard, David Murak, James Hoy, Marisa Domby, and George Williamson. Give me a box number, guys. Box number for the Diamonds. First come, first serve here in the Diamonds. We got 4 coming up. 4. Thank you, Marisa. Box 4 will do. Quattro. Diamond doubles got a spot taken. That'll get moving as well. You can't go wrong in any diamond breaks. Although the quad's going to be next. So we'll get 4 off the ticker for the diamonds. Thank you, thank you. Thinking like a Packer fan, Marisa. All right, 8 clicks, guys. Good luck, good luck, good luck. I'm loving all the authentics tonight, Robbie. A lot of good ones, too. A lot of really good ones. So 8 clicks. We got Chris Millard in the NFC North. David Murak in the NFC South. NFC East is Marisa Domby. Chris Millard, NFC West. George Williamson, AFC North. It's Hoy Mate. James Hoy in the AFC South. Chris Millard, AFC East. And Chris has the AFC West here. Box 4 out of 30 coming up. 4 out of 30. Again, guys, all of these are authentic lids. Ooh. We got a Hall of Famer coming up. How about some closer magic, Robbie? Hall of Fame 99, 80s All-Decade Team, Ozzie Newsome, George Williamson, AFC North. Hall of Fame tight end, pro and college both. Bama legend, Browns legend, and a great exec. Former general manager of the Ravens, helped them win a couple Super Bowls. One of the first great front office members, general managers, that was African-American, Ozzie Newsome. So very, very nice lid. George Williamson. The Ann Moore section on the Ozzie Newsome awesome. That's the Browns flash lid.
Yes, it is.
Browns are low-key one of the most exciting teams right now in the NFL because everyone wants to know who's going to be the starter. You know, Deshaun Watson's injured. They got Joe Flacco, Shedeur Sanders, Tyler Gabriel, Kenny Pickett. It is one of the most entertaining camp quarterback battles we've seen in a hot minute, Robbie. So looking forward to seeing exactly who's the quarterback of the Browns. But nice hit, George, on the Ozzie Newsome. With the headliner ratios just getting better, Robbie. Look, unless you're Chris, David, Marisa, George, or James, you're happy about this one. Because it was a non-headliner. Your headliner ratios just got better. So George obviously is happy too because he won the helmet. So unless you were in that break and lost, you got to be
There he is,
happy
number 3.
to see a non-headliner.
There he is. Oh,
Oh, your boy's in?
yeah, he's right there.
Oh, come on, Robbie. Get him a goal. Is the quad ready? Let's take a peek. We got to be ready, right? It's the Diamond Quad sold out. Sold out. Diamond Quad is coming up. 3 spots to go now in that hockey. That's going to go down as well. So Diamond Quad. Go ahead and drop me 4 box numbers, guys. First come, first serve in that Diamond Quad. Give me 4 box numbers. Quadruple the boxes. Quadruple the fun here in the break room.
Hey, what's up, Chris Abermans?
Chris is in. Long time no see, Chris. Out there in Canada. Chris. You know his tradition, Robbie.
Oh,
He's got a tradition, Chris does. Eat a chicken sandwich and win a break. It's what he does. He's also a big Dolphin fan. I know there's a Tyreek Hill in the secondary headliners in the Diamonds and the college half and half. The Cheetah here in the break room. All right, we got a couple box numbers coming through. We got 8, we got 7. I do need 4 numbers, guys. So 7 and 8 are good. Need 2 more. I'm seeing 29 as well. All righty. And then just need 1 more. Who was Go Blintek? Remind me, Go Blintek, who that was. You know who that was, Robbie? I know Marisa is WBFH now.
yeah.
So 7, 8, 24, and 29 I'm seeing. So those are all good. We got 24 off. And then 29 as well. I'm speaking for Josh, but I'm Nick. Okay. And Josh is good for that? Josh Rouser, just want to clarify. Josh is good for that. It must be his buddy. Josh Rouser. Is Josh out there in the chat? I guess Josh has his designated box caller. I will say you got to technically be in the break, but if Josh can vouch for his buddy, we can go with that. I don't know if Josh went to the bathroom and said, this guy will call my numbers for me. Mr. Rouser. Are you out there, Joshy? Josh Rouser. I'm good for that, says Josh. All right, I'll allow it. Just because he is good with calling it. There he is. All right. So let's do 7, 8, 24, and 29.
7, 8, 20.
24 and 29. I do say you have to be in the break to call out the numbers, but if you have a buddy that you want to call numbers for you, please let us know next time, though, just because, I could be very technical and not allow that. It is definitely a gray area. We do prefer you to call the numbers, though. So I only let it happen because Josh commented in the chat, Robbie. Otherwise, I would have said, no, sir. But Josh did say he's good with it. So, all right. I mean, if Josh wouldn't mind putting in 7 and 29 as well, that'd make my life even easier. So 5 clicks, 6. So 7. And we got ourselves 8 clicks. All right, Peter's got the NFC North. Peter stands. Dan Scapetta in the NFC South. Josh Rouser, the NFC East. Daniel Baldino, the NFC West. Josh Rouser, AFC North. Chris Millard, AFC South. Marissa Dombey, AFC East. And Marissa's got the AFC West here. Good luck, good luck, good luck, guys. Let's have some fun here in the Diamonds. We'll start with 7. 7. Then we got 8. And then 24 and 29, Robbie. All right, 7. I haven't seen this yet in the break room. This is new. This is new. This is a Josh win. How about Darius Slay on the Steeler helmet? former Pro Bowl defensive back for the Eagles. Before that, the Lions. A Super Bowl champion last year on his new team. Big play, Darius Slay for Josh Rouser, rising up here in the break room. I know he was on the back end of his career, but for many, many years, one of the best cover corners in the National Football League. Very, very nice. Six-time Pro Bowler, a former first-team All-Pro. Like I said, a Super Bowl champion. Very nice lid. Darius Slay on the Steelers. Good news for him, didn't have to move out of state. Still paying taxes in the same state, Robbie. Pennsylvania, from Philadelphia to Pittsburgh. So, there you go, Josh. From one really good team to another good team. Ironically, right now, the Eagles are better, but the Steelers, one of the best organizations. And, you know, the number one word I would use for the Steelers this year, for me, Robbie, curious. I'm curious to see what happens with Rodgers. Because, I mean, Rodgers is past his prime, but if he could be even a better than average quarterback, with that defense, with that coaching staff, that could be a dangerous team. So let's see how much Rodgers has left. Offensive line will have to hold up. But, you know, Pittsburgh's all about the present. They don't care about the future. I'll put it this way. The Rodgers trade, worth the risk for them, right? 1 year deal. If it doesn't work out, you just spent 1 year only on Aaron Rodgers. So, Darius Slay joining the team as well, getting some experienced players and some very talented players out there in Pittsburgh. So once again, the and more section, Robbie. Once again, the headliner ratio is getting better. You guys have skipped headliners, as has been the story most of the night in the Diamonds. Only photoed headliner gone, Curtis Martin. That's it. That is it as far as photoed headliners here in the UA Live break room. All right, 8's coming up next. 8 of 30. My favorite number in the out of bounds. Could number 8 be in box 8? The great Steve Young, perhaps, right? Terrific lefty quarterback. Ooh. How about this? How about this? The guy was talking about hockey. But here's a football authentic. Donald Driver. Very, very good receiver for the Packers. When you think of the Hall of Very Good, Robbie, this is one of the first names I think of. He's probably going to be just outside the Pro Football Hall of Fame. It's such a great honor to make the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Donald Driver, more than 10,000 receiving yards, 4-time Pro Bowler, a Super Bowl champion, and 61 receiving touchdowns. Terrific receiver. Great job, Peter. Donald Driver, which is, again, an excellent hit for the and more section on that Packer Driver Authentic. You know, played with Brett Favre all those years. I think played with Rodgers briefly as well. Guy was really, really good. Very, very good receiver. One of Brett Favre's go-tos in Green Bay. So, nice lid on the Donald Driver. Yeah, he actually was also a receiver for Rodgers. One of the years Rodgers got the MVP at the end of his career, Donald Driver.
Ooh.
Only played with the Packers. Talk about loyalty.
Yep.
Never played with another team, only the Green Bay Packers. Marisa says Driver was awesome. Yeah, he was. Donald Driver, terrific superstar. So we'll get this one put away. We got 2 more boxes coming up here in the quad box break. Quad box break in the break room here. Quadruple the boxes, quadruple the fun. One of those guys that definitely did damage against our Bears back in the day.
Mm-hmm. He torched our Bears all the time.
Davante Adams was the one great receiver, but they did it with a lot of really good receivers, like Donald Driver, Jordy Nelson. You know, even Randall Cobb was good. Maybe not like a top 10 receiver, but they had a lot of like really rock solid receivers that were really under the radar all those years. I'll put this one back in the box. Even like James Jones was really good that one year. Greg Jennings.
I think I'm on green on that one. No,
Amon Green
no, that
was
after.
I think he did play with Driver a little bit, yeah. Driver played with Amon Green like towards the end of Amon Green's career.
Yeah.
I think they coincided a little bit, the running back. Sweet signature for DD, says Peter Stans. It's all yours, my man. The Donald Driver helmet is all yours. Peter, congratulations, my man, on the Driver Authentic. Yep, Aaron beat him in the Super Bowl against who, Robbie? The Pittsburgh Steelers, the team he's going to play on right now. Rodgers has one Super Bowl win in Green Bay's uniform as against the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, the third helmet here. Third helmet in the quad break. Quadruple the boxes, quadruple the fun. Ooh, this is nice. This is nice. I believe his first order tonight. Look at this beautiful Drew Brees. Ooh. This is all yours, Dan Scapetta. Number 2 all-time in passing yards and passing touchdowns. The Drew Brees Saints Authentic going home to Dan the Man Scapetta. Very nice. Very, very nice on the Breeze. Feeling breezy here in the break room. Very, very clean. Probably the best quarterback to never win the MVP. 10 playoff wins for the Saints. He was the quarterback for 9 of them. So awesome, awesome lid. Dan Scapetta. Let's go helmets tonight. We can put the jersey away, and I'll say the Urlacher's in the hot seat. He could be up here for a little while, but he's probably next one down for me. Even Puka Nacua with all the speed flexes coming up could be in trouble tonight. I do like Drew Brees, though. I respect Drew Brees. He'll probably feature in the video tonight. More Super Bowls for the Packers, Peter. I believe the Bears had a bunch of NFL championships back in the day, but yeah, more Super Bowls for the Packers. Unfortunately for this Bear fan. Unfortunately. Although I could be devil's advocate, Robbie, and say, and this is probably true, they should have won more than one with Favre. They should have won more than one with Rodgers. With how great those two quarterbacks were for how long they played. I'll put the Breeze back in, or put the Breeze box away, and then got one more here in the quad break. 29 on the way, guys. 29 of 30. The Craig Crenshaw box. Oh, man. What's with, call this the Steeler break. Ooh. Hines Ward on the Steeler Authentic. That is the AFC North, Josh Rouser, the former Super Bowl champion, the former Super Bowl MVP, one of the best blocking receivers ever, 1,000 career catches. That boy, Josh, Hines Ward. Oh, yeah, I know my stats, Peter. That's my life, man. I'm a sports nerd. I memorize stats left and right. That is my life. Done a lot of research on these helmets. I've also pulled a lot of these helmets here. One of my favorite stats is, of course, Hines Ward. 1,000 catches, Robbie. Do you know how many yards his last catch went for in his career? I don't know if you know this one. Hines Ward.
No.
-4 yards. Fourth quarter, screen pass. Steelers knew he had 999. They're like, get Hines one more catch. And they did.
One more.
One more for Hines. Great job, Josh Rouser. All-time great Steeler receiver, Hines Ward. Caught a touchdown catch from Antoine Randall in that Super Bowl against the Seahawks. So, very nice. Very, very nice on the Hines Ward. Hey, that's part of taking care of your players, though, right? You're close to a record, close to a landmark. You take care of your players, man. That's my opinion. Give your guys their records. No doubt about that. So that was a pretty good quad break. So we've done what? 1 quad, 2 singles, Robbie. Have we not done a double yet in this new? We did 1 double in this new series. So that's what? 4, 6, 8 boxes down. There's 22. I'll put this one away. Do you want to just take it? I can put it away for you. 22 left in this series. It's the second Heinz Ward tonight, in case you're wondering. We did pull the Heinz Ward earlier tonight.
I just want to make sure that I got the right one.
So Josh Allen on the Bills Authentic still left. The Steve Young Niners Rave. The Justin Jefferson Winter Warrior. We got the CD Lamb Speed Flex. We got the Derrick Henry Camo Authentic. We got the Edgerrin James on the Colts Speed Flex, the Bo Nix, and the Justin Herbert. So 22 boxes left. That is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 photoed headliners in 22 boxes. Better than a 1 in 3 chance at a photoed headliner. You tack on the secondary headliners, which include Antonio Gates, Nico Collins, and Tyreek Hill. 11 and 22 chance at a headliner, 50%. So if you guys see the non-headliner names coming out, keep that in mind. The headliner ratios just got better. So I would definitely recommend running back the diamonds. This is the premier break in the break room, right? Premier break here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room, our diamond lids. Definitely want to see plenty more of these tonight, Robbie. 7 to go on that double, and we are 8 to go on that single. We are going to run our Chase wheel spin. We said those close at 9 o'clock. That's coming up for the can't miss jerseys and minis. And then I'll do a top to bottom rundown, refresh the break page, let you guys know everything we got going on. And we'll go to at least 9:30 no matter what. But if the breaks are busy, happy to keep going into 10 o'clock, 10:30. As long as you guys are ordering, we'll be on the air breaking boxes for you wonderful customers here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. So wheel spin coming up. I think we had, 1 double and 1 single.
Correct.
Should be 24 names for the can't miss jersey and mini wheel spin. Top name getting a wheel spin and a gift card. It is 24. We're going 8 clicks here. Good luck, ladies and gents. 7 and 8. It is Marisa Dombey. Congrats, Marisa. Let us know what number you want to start on. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1. Whatever this wheel lands on, that's how much money you're getting in an Ultimate Autographs gift card. 86 is the number today, Robbie. 86 earlier on the spin from Colin.
Okay.
And then 2 Heinz Wards tonight. So 86 kind of night in the break room. She wants to start on 7, Robbie.
Start it on 7. Let her rip.
7 it is. We're running a rip. Good luck, Marisa. This is okay. Not the worst, not the best. $44 gift card, Marisa. Headed your way. Free money to spend here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room.
Make sure you check that spam mail.
Could always happen to be in your junk mail, potentially. Let's do that rundown, guys. Top to bottom rundown of the break page. So I just did this series. I'll go over it real quick again. 22 boxes left. I mentioned 8 photoed headliners. MVP quarterbacks like Josh Allen, Steve Young, maybe the best receiver in the game, number 1 all-time in receiving yards per game, Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb Speed Flex, led the league in catches a couple years ago. Derrick Henry led the league in rushing touchdowns last season. Edgerrin James, the Hall of Fame running back. We got this sick Bo Nix Chrome, rookie quarterback. Most passing touchdowns last year of any rookie, Robbie. It wasn't Jaden Daniels. It wasn't Caleb Williams. It was Bo Nix that led all rookies in passing touchdowns last year. This thing in the ballpark of $1,500. Again, could be more, could be less, depending on how patient you are, depending on who you find. But in the give or take ballpark, that's within a few $100s of $1,500 for the Bo Nix. Also in the ballpark of $1,500. Hydro Speed Flex, Justin Herbert with the 2020 first round pick. Those two helmets combined, we're looking at roughly $3,000 in value. Get it for less than 200 in the double, less than 400 in the quad. Awesome authentics there. Antonio Gates, Nico Collins, Tyreek Hill, 11 and 22 chance at a headliner with these secondary names. We've done 3 can't miss jerseys and minis. And I think we pulled 3 headliners, Robbie. Montana mini, we pulled the T.O. and the Merino jerseys. With that said, we're still at 18 boxes left, and we still have 11 headliners left, including 8 of them being photoed. The Air Coryell triple sign Charger jersey, Hall of Famers Dan Fouts, that's Charlie Joyner and Kellen Winslow. We got a Hall of Fame receiver in Michael Irvin, top 5 all-time in sacks, officially Julius Peppers, the league MVP Josh Allen, one of the most expensive autographs in football memorabilia, a couple MVP running backs, Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Joe Burrow, maybe a future MVP, led the league in passing yards, passing touchdowns last year. Randy Moss, second all-time in receiving touchdowns on that Slate mini. Then we got Eric Dickerson, Warren Moon, Sterling Sharp. All 3 of these guys, Hall of Famers, did not even get photoed headliner status in the can't miss jerseys and minis. This break is coming up for sure. The hockey double, 1 spot to go, 5 hockey boxes left. We got ourselves 2 photoed headliners, one of the best goaltenders in the game, Sergei Bobrovsky on that sick helmet, playing out of his mind tonight, Robbie. Only 1 goal allowed, despite a barrage of Oilers shots tonight. Steve Yzerman, one of the best Red Wings ever, Hall of Famer, 2 headliners and 5 boxes. Actually, the next break we put up in this is the last double. And then the jersey only will be back soon, Brett. Don't worry, that'll be back soon. We get the can't miss jersey and mini closed up. We'll get you guys the jersey only very, very soon in the break room.
24 of 23 saves right now.
It's pretty good. That's pretty good. So 6 boxes left in the vault. We have this beautiful Brett Favre, the 3-time league MVP, the most consecutive starts, the most valuable item for a Packer fan. A beautiful Brett Favre helmet. The green, the yellow with the green visor. That is very, very clean on Brett Favre. 5 boxes left in the practice squad. We got the 3rd best running back in the game, Bijan Robinson, number 1 all-time in playoff passing yards per game, Kurt Warner. Then an awesome receiver, A.J. Green. So A.J. Green, Bijan Robinson, authentic helmets. Kurt Warner, full-size rep. 5 boxes left. 3 photo headliners left in the practice squad. We have 8 boxes left in the half and half. The Drew Brees authentic, one of the best quarterbacks ever. I mentioned 2nd all-time in pass yards and pass touchdowns. Before that, one of the best college quarterbacks at Purdue, the great Drew Brees. Heisman Trophy winner Bo Jackson on that Heisman Speed Flex. Very, very clean lid with the Heisman pose. One of the best athletes ever. Steve Young Speed Flex, best lefty quarterback of all time on BYU. We have 3 secondary headliners. Bruce Smith, NFL's all-time sack leader on a college lid, Virginia Tech. Terrell Davis on the Georgia lid. And one of 9 2,000-yard rushers. Tyreek Hill, perhaps the best receiver of his generation. Not even photoed headliner. Likely the Oklahoma State lid. One of these 3 could be a speed flex. 8 boxes left. 3 speed flexes left. All 8 are authentics. 2 of those flexes being the Steve Young and Bo Jackson. Went over the hockey, the vault. Went over the can't miss already, the practice squad. Minis, 6 minis left. 3 headliners left. 3 photo headliners, that is. 50% chance at a headliner. Jamar Chase, Ray Lewis, O.J. Simpson. You got the double up for $50. Jamar Chase and Ray Lewis both in that AFC North. Triple Crown receiver, even on a mini helmet. Led the league in catches, receiving yards, touchdown catches. If it's not Jay Jettas, the best receiver is Jamar Chase. So 9:18, guys, will go to at least 9:30. If the breaks are hot, we can keep going till 9:45, 10 o'clock. Could be 11 o'clock. As long as orders are coming in, we'll break boxes tonight. Happy to be here with you guys all night.
Oh.
With that said, Robbie, one more guaranteed break, though. The hockey double, one spot to go. That is definitely happening tonight. I heard you mumbling over there. What's your cash out now? Do you have a cash out?
It went down to 136.
Ooh, what do you think?
I'm letting it ride.
All right, I love it, Robbie. Let it ride. We'll ride here in the Ultimate Autographs break room as well with all the heat coming up in the breaks. I think you got the Puka, and I think that's it. No, Diamonds, Drew Brees. Out of bounds, Drew Brees. I think that's it, because he already took the Curtis Martin, he didn't put it up. It's out now.
You come out of this?
No, that was the old Diamonds.
Oh, that was the old one. Okay.
That was the old Diamonds. So I think you're set on that board. Although you're probably erasing stuff sooner than hockey, because that's coming up. One spot to go.
Yeah.
So, guys, what would you like to keep breaking tonight? I would say after the hockey, Robbie, we can do maybe a practice squad 4 to go is doable. Maybe a mini 5 to go. Get these down to 3 spots left. They'll go pretty quick. Another diamond is, more than realistic. I know it's 8 to go, but those diamonds have been the hot break tonight. That is also a possibility here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. So third period coming up in the hockey game. Double diamond, yes, says Ricky. That's the one I want to see. I'll be honest with you, my man. That's the break I personally would like to see. Because I think right now, Robbie, we have probably the 2 best helmets in the break room, both in the diamonds, right? I think the Herbert's my favorite. I think the Bo Nix is my second favorite. 2 best slids in the break room, both in the diamonds. Aesthetically, maybe value-wise, and what's the biggest name in the break room? I can make a case for Josh Allen being the best name in the break room. The biggest name, also in the diamonds. Steve Young, also in the diamonds. This is the one to play, guys. The out-of-bounds diamonds. And what's the worst case, Robbie? They buy a couple spots in here. Best case to break those up tonight. Worst case, your orders carry over to tomorrow at 9 a.m. with Rip and Mike.
Rip and Mike.
Rip and Mike, 9 a.m. show tomorrow. So I agree, Ricky. We'll have to get that diamond double done as well, guys. Fairly busy night here tonight. Up until 9 o'clock, it has quieted down a little bit the last 20 minutes. But obviously plenty of time to pick things back up. I know Chris Millard is on the diamonds. Got in that diamond single, Chris. Great job getting your spot ready, my man, in that diamond break. Shining bright like a diamond here in the break room. It's what we do, Robbie. It's what we do. Still got enough of you guys watching. 33 eyeballs right now, 33 viewers. So definitely got enough customers here in the break room to make these breaks happen. And got enough customers here to make the magic happen. Let me drop that hockey link in. 1 spot to go. One thing about the hockey break that had me excited, Joe got to see it this weekend.
Yeah, he did. He was happy. I saw the video.
Yeah, very,
Little
very
happy
excited.
guy.
Very, he's like a kid at the candy store.
Yeah.
Mr. Hockey. Ricky got to see it, a hockey fan. Mike got to see it this morning.
I got to see it on the Nightlight series.
Yeah,
He pulled out
so-
some good stuff.
And we have a couple hockey fans on staff. We're very happy to see that series. So good for those guys. Obviously, it's all about what the customer's like. We don't put up hockey often, Robbie, because traditionally it has been a low seller here. But if you guys buy out these series, we're happy to put them up in the future. Can you look up to see what breaks Marisa's still in or not in? She's asking, hey, guys, am I in any breaks? So Robbie will look you up, Marisa, and let you know. Well, Brett Waller, are you in the hockey break, Brett? Because usually if the series sells out in like a day or two, it's a no-brainer. It's been since Friday, so
No,
it's been
she's not
moving
in anything
moderately.
no more.
Marisa, you're not in any breaks right now. And I'll be honest, Robbie, what customers do we listen to? the ones that are in the breaks. So if Brett wants hockey,
Hockey's up.
you got to get in the breaks, Brett.
Tom Cos closed it.
Tom Cos closed it? Perfect. Thank you, Tom. So hockey doubles coming up. I'm hoping it's not the last break tonight, guys. Get your spots. We'll keep going. But if the orders are not coming in, this could be the last break of the night, possibly. Again, hoping that's not the case. I would love to do more diamonds, more can't miss, practice squad, vault. So do not want this to be the last break tonight. But if it is, should be an awesome, awesome way to get the show here tonight. Thank you, Tom, says Ricky. Yes, indeed. Thank you indeed, Mr. Tom. Appreciate you, Mr. Kaz. So Larry, Ricky, Tom, David, Chris, Peter, and Tom need 2 box numbers, guys. Stanley Cup double number 11. 2 box numbers. Who's got them? Looks like we have 14, 15, 18, 19, and 24. So David Murak wants 14 and 24, Robbie.
Got it. 14 and 24.
So that'll be the last double we have in the hockey series. And then the single we have up already is the last single. So that's it, actually. The last 2 breaks in the hockey are up.
I put one more double up.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So there'll be 3 left. The single's bought into, so the double Robbie's putting up, those will be the last 2 breaks in the series. All right, good luck, guys. 8 clicks. 8 clicks. Seven and 8. All right, David's got the Stars, the Hurricanes, and the Canadians. We have the Pens, the Ducks, and the Leafs. Is Tom Walls, that is. Tom Kozic has the Bruins, Wild, and Islanders. Flyers, Flames, and Predators is Peter. Rangers, Jets, and Oilers is Larry. Blackhawks and Panthers is Ricky. Red Wings and Lightning is Chris Abermats. And Avalanche and Kings is Peter. So Panthers for Bobrovsky is Ricky Johns. And then we have the Steve Yzerman is the Red Wings. That would be Chris Abermats here. So good luck, guys. I got to say, Robbie, I do love the hockey masks. Those look very, very cool. Love the hockey masks for sure in this terrific hockey series. Diamonds, we only pulled in the new Diamond series, only Curtis Martin and Drew Brees. All the other photoed headliners are still left in that loaded Diamond series. Bobrovsky, by the way, up to 25 saves, Robbie. He has been dominant tonight. All right, 14 coming up in the hockey. 1-4. Show me something good here in our hockey series. I think we have one of the hockey helmets, Robbie. Not only is it a hockey helmet, we got a Hall of Famer coming up here, Robbie.
No way.
I can already see the Hall of Fame inscription.
Oh, okay.
We got... Hopefully I'm not butchering this here, but it's an Oiler legend. Okay. Hall of Fame 01. Jari Kurri here on the beautiful Oiler helmet. The Oilers playing right now. This is one of the greatest hockey teams of all time. And it's really cool to have them back doing their thing. So got an Oiler legend here. Very, very nice hit on the Oiler spot. That is Larry Jensen in the house. Congrats on Hall of Famer, 5-time Stanley Cup winner, 5-time All-Star, 601 goals, 797 assists. Jari, that's what I thought it was, Jari as well, Chris. I was second-guessing myself. Jari on that beautiful hockey helmet. All right, very nice.
Yari, is it?
Jari, but it's spelled Jari.
I thought that was an I.
So
Kuri.
That's the second
last name?
First name is Jari. Yeah, you got it spelled right, Robbie.
Okay.
You are good. Larry Jensen, by the way, one of our Canadian customers, gets a Canadian hockey legend here in the break room. At least member of a Canadian hockey team on this one. Very cool. Very, very cool. He's actually from Helsinki, Finland, Robbie. The capital of Finland. Very cool. George says that's sweet. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very, very sweet indeed, my man. Love the helmet here. Indeed. So 4 boxes left, Robbie. 2 headliners left.
So far, so good. Yeah.
50% chance at a photo to headliner. And we can get this hockey series done maybe even tonight. We do another box. We don't pull a headliner. It would be actually a 2 and 3 chance at a headliner. So I don't see why we can't knock out the hockey tonight. It'd be fitting on a Stanley Cup night, right? It would be fitting we knock it out because otherwise, I believe the next game I think is Wednesday, Robbie. So this series obviously will not be left by the time Wednesday rolls around. It'll either be today or tomorrow we wrap up the hockey series. All right, 24 coming up next. 24 of 30. Good luck, guys. Well, I think it's the hockey mask. Is it Bobrovsky here? They call him Bob.
Big Bob.
Big Bob.
Big Bob.
I don't think so, Robbie.
No?
This is a Winnipeg Jets goalie, Max. Connor Halebuck here. Connor on the Jets. I love this Winnipeg Jets mask. This is a very, very clean helmet. Call it the double up. How about that, Larry?
Yeah.
The Canadian double up right there. That is very nice. Very, very nice on the hockey mask. All right, Robbie. I believe it's pronounced Kahelabike. Kahelabike. So, very cool.
Oh
You guy got a goal?
no, it was the other guy.
There's only
Eric
3 numbers
Blad.
left in the series, Alex. That is correct.
Damn it, Eric
15,
Blad.
18, and 19. That's all that's left in the hockey. And the ticker is 100% accurate. We got 2 headliners left in the final 3 boxes. Sergei Bobrovsky and Steve Yzerman. What happened, Robbie? You okay?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Just the wrong defenseman.
Oh, the defenseman scored, but it was not
Yeah.
your guy?
Not my guy.
Oh, 5. I can see how it's close
Yeah.
to 3.
Hey, they're on the same line.
I got you. Buy the diamond double. I agree, Ricky. We got to end on some headliners, man. We got to end on some headliners. Diamond double, hockey double. These are all good options. Oh, Adam Loves Hockey Stuff will offer up the trade to Larry for either of the hockey lids. Given the Sproles is an NFL authentic, it's probably worth more than these, but he loves hockey. So the man loves hockey. Let me put this out there for you, Adam, as a hockey lover. Obviously, I don't know what the finances are right now, my man, but you might consider buying out a hockey break because it's a 2 and 3 chance at Bobrovsky and Yzerman. I'll also help you out, Adam, let you know that Larry Jensen, my nickname for Larry Jensen, the Silent Assassin. He's never in the chat.
Nope.
He's from Canada. He's never in the chat, so I doubt he will respond. But hey, maybe he
Let's
does,
get an
Robbie.
empty netter or something.
Maybe he does.
Well, Seth Jones.
So very, very cool right there on the helmet. All right, let's get this diamond double done. I agree. 7 to go in the diamond double. I'm going to get that done this show. It is 9:32. I'm feeling generous, Robbie. We got 5 to go in the minis. We got Jamar Chase, Ray Lewis, OJ Simpson. I'm going to give these guys until 9:40, 7 minutes. If we are 3 or less in the minis, 5 more minutes for you guys. 4 to go in the practice squad single. 5 boxes left. Kurt Warner, Bijan Robinson, AJ Green, 3 full-size helmets, 2 authentics in Bijan and AJ Green. 7 minutes. If this is down to 2 or less by 9:40, 5 more minutes. We got 5 to go in the half and half college. Drew Brees, Bo Jackson, Steve Young, secondary headliners, Bruce Smith, Roe Davis, Tyreek Hill, 6 and 8 chance at a headliner If this is down to 3 minutes or 3 spots by 9:40, more time. If any break is 3 or less away by 9:40, I'll give you guys 5 more minutes to keep the night going. Otherwise, at 9:40, we're hopping off for the night. 7 minutes, guys, to keep the night going. 7-minute warning here in the break room. There is 15 minutes left, Robbie. I'll give you some hope.
Oh, yeah.
15 minutes. There is a little bit of hope left on your side, my man. Yeah. So best better to break the next 7 minutes. I would probably say maybe the practice squad 4 to go. Maybe we do the diamonds. I know it's pretty open, but everything is left in here except for the Curtis Martin, the Bo Nix Herbert double up. We got Steve Young, Josh Allen, Jay Jettas, Derrick Henry, Edgerrin James, and CeeDee Lamb. So that's been the hottest break here. So I know Adam is looking for Larry, but I did want to help him out, let him know that Larry never comments, just so you know, Adam. Now, most customers do comment in the chat, Robbie, but some customers just want to enjoy the show, don't want to comment, don't want to trade. They don't want to be bothered is the way I would put it. I think it's more fun to chat and interact, but just want to help out Adam that Larry's one of the guys that I think just watches, Robbie.
He watches.
He's watches out there in Canada. I will say, too, to be fair, with your trading, with the Canadian international shipping, it does become a little bit more tricky when you're shipping out there in Canada. And there's one of our Canadian guys. Also, he's in Canada. He loves hockey, so he might not want to trade, Robbie, right?
Yeah, you know.
Canadians love their hockey.
I was just saying, if he's a Canadian, he loves his hockey. Nope, that's staying right in his PC collection.
I'm gonna.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he says, appreciate you coming. Sorry if you already said that. I said, no problem. He's from Canada, so maybe why he doesn't trade with international shipping stuff. Just trying to help out Adam here. But hey, if you're out there, Larry, Adam is looking for you when it comes to trades. But I know there's a customs fee in Canada, so that does get different. Oh, you're from Canada too? Well, then maybe he should trade with you.
If it's in country, he don't have to worry about the shipping costs.
The perfect trade.
It's a perfect trade.
Let him know, LJ. Let him know, LJ. That's the one guy maybe you should trade with. Now, for sure. Well, it makes sense why they like hockey,
Well, yeah,
these
I was gonna say,
Canadians. It does make sense. Canadians do love their hockey.
Especially if he, he likes that Edmonton one.
Yeah, right? That's the one he preferred, actually, the Oilers one. All right, guys, 4 minutes here to keep the night going. Get us within 3 or less. We'll keep it going. Otherwise, we'll hop off at 9:40. He's in, Robbie.
I know, he almost had one.
Oh, come on. Get it for Robbie Lopez. There he is, Robbie. Oh. Power play. It's the time to score,
And that's the time to score, too, yeah.
That's his time to score.
There you go, Seth.
Robbie is so zoned in, man.
Get in that zone. There you go, Seth.
Oh, he should have shot it, man.
I need you to get in front. Ooh.
All right. I'll ask you a question, Robbie. I'll let you round out this power play. I'll start listing off my names first.
Go ahead.
I know you're focused.
I'm good.
But let's talk about hits of the show here tonight. So I'm going to go number 1, Kurt Warner Chrome Speed Flex.
Okay.
That is a beautiful helmet. The 2-time league MVP. It's a chrome. That is number 1 for me tonight. Number 2, I'm going to go the Curtis Martin Hydro.
Okay.
It's a Hydro Speed Flex. Curtis Martin's autograph on there. The beautiful green-looking visor. Love this one. That's my number 2. 3 through 5 are close for me. They're very close. I'm going to go Drew Brees 3. It's second all-time in pass yards, passing touchdowns, authentic lid, one of the best quarterbacks of all time. Drew Brees is my number 3 lid of the night. Then number 4, I'm going to go Urlacher just because I'm a Bears fan. I love the Urlacher, but I'll be honest, Puka Nacua and Urlacher virtual tie for me. I don't even care that Puka's a rep. I'm just a Bears fan, so I love Urlacher. That's my 4. And then Puka being number 5. What do you think, Robbie?
That's a good lineup. I like that.
You like the lineup?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Curtis Martin because I really love Curtis Martin's signature. One of the best in the business, one of the best in the game. Plus, it has that sick chrome visor. I don't know if I would call it chrome visor, but it's just a custom.
Well,
custom visor.
It's a
with the
custom
chrome
visor,
name
but
on it.
yeah, the name is chromed out. That's
And,
what I'm talking about.
I mean, Hydro too.
Yeah, it's
Two-tone
nice.
Hydro. Got the green. I love the military jets on it. That's why it's number 1 for me. Got that military look on it. 2, obviously, Kurt Warner. Let's go with Drew Brees, number 3, because, again, we're going to stick with the whole military theme.
Yeah?
We'll go Bears, number 4. Puka, number 5.
Yeah, same list except for we swapped 1 and 2. And
Yeah.
again, take your pick. 1 and 2 are close. I'm just a Kurt Warner fan and a Chrome fan, but no doubt Curtis Martin's a terrific helmet here in the break room. All right, let's take a peek here. We got one order coming in at 9:34. That was Tom Kaz. Got in that diamond single. But I think that's the only order the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, that was only one that we had
so
come in.
6 to go in the diamonds, 5 to go in the minis. We got 4 to go in the practice squad. I told these guys if any break is at 3 or less by 9:40, I'll give them more time. But I'm seeing 8, 7, 8, 8, 7, 7, 8, 5. But this has been 5 to go the whole show, to be honest.
Correct.
7. Hockey, 3 boxes left, 2 headliners, Bobrovsky, Andy, Yzerman. 8 to go here, 8 to go here. So there's probably only 2 breaks that are close. The practice squad 4, the minis are 5. I don't think we've done a practice squad or a mini tonight, though. Have we, Robbie?
No, we have not.
So I'm going to be super nice. I'll give you guys a couple minutes. Last call. Robbie and I will do our sign off here. If you guys get a spot, even if you knock out 1 spot in that practice squad, I'll give you guys 5 more minutes. Knock off 2 spots in the minis, 5 more minutes. Got to be 3 or less in the next couple minutes in any breaks. And we'll keep the night going. Otherwise, we'll call it here in the next couple minutes. So I'll get your final thoughts, Robbie. Final thoughts on the show tonight.
Great show.
Oh,
Great
hold
show.
on real quick.
Great
Do you have
show.
your thing pulled up? Can you go backwards on your hockey thing? I just saw a graphic with Steve Yzerman on it because Steve Yzerman's in our series. It was like some sort of like hockey records. But I have it pulled up on the computer. I can't go backwards. But it was some sort of record Yzerman had. Like, does your phone go backwards or no?
No.
I don't think so. Okay. Well, anyway, there was some sort of graphic with Steve Yzerman on the top of it. And he's in the break room. So I thought that was timely. Yeah, so final thoughts from me, Robbie. What do you got for me?
Great show. Just, we kind of had that diamond chase for a while and then got some hockey. But we, like I said, those 2 headliners are still out there. So
In
3
3
and 2,
boxes.
3 and 2. We definitely going to close that out by tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and I think what's great about the diamonds heating up, it is the best break in the room. The best stuff we offer, all authentic helmets, the best break in the room. I love the diamonds are hot right now. I mean, that was the bulk of the show. We did like 15 to 20 tonight. You guys are awesome. So, Robbie, thank you so much for co-hosting, producing, doing a great job as always.
Yeah.
You're back Thursday or you're in tomorrow actually?
I'm here tomorrow, filling in for Colin.
Okay, so Robbie's in tomorrow at 12 and 3. And then I'll be back tomorrow night at 6. And then, I'm here weekdays, weeknights primarily, but Wednesday afternoon, Robbie in Tuesday and Thursday and Friday in the morning and the UA After Dark.
UA After Dark.
So great job to Robbie. Great job to our customers, guys. Thank you so much for watching, for chatting, for buying. You guys make the show possible. You guys make the show awesome. Have a great night, guys, and we'll see you soon.